track where you went to Philippines. A bit worried. Is it going to come back? Is it going to come back? But it just gives it a net effect, you know.
Well, very good morning. Welcome to Palembang, Indonesia. We are ready to rumble. On is the third squad, the third block of 6 games for the men. So they had to go to bed early last night. So now it's up to the men to start off the day. So next to me is Domgal.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Day 3.
Day 3.
Starts to get exciting now, folks.
Yeah, we gonna try while they warming up to get the interview. So let's close. We have to close a few little things because we've been busy. Okay. So of course all the interviews you can watch back or on the YouTube channel of QubicaAMF.
Not yet.
So
yeah, as Rick says, get yourself off to the YouTube page and you can watch all the other videos that Andy James and other people have been doing up on the playlist, and all the interviews from the first 2 days. 2 with Francois Lou, 1 with the Malaysian Natasha Roslin, and 1 with Kelly Kulik.
all right, so while they waiting for the list with do we have the lane assignment? No, not yet.
Not
so
yet.
well, we can watch here what's going in front. So we're not gonna have the sound on, but the people at home will have it. So we're still trying to find out that bug, why we can't hear that. So let's see what he has to say. So whoopee. Morning.
Then shot 233, and I watched you bowl game 5 and 6, and I thought, oh, the wheels have come off a bit. No, 220, 225.
Yeah, game 5, I don't know, I just prayed that the Urethane was going to scratch the last 2 frames. And then game 6, I made a move from, I was standing on 9th board, and I made a move to 44th board.
You moved right over to the left, didn't you?
Yeah, it was a massive.
And then flung it out quite a long way.
Yeah, had to get it over the front a little bit.
Yes, it came back really well.
Yeah, it was good. Struck out for 220.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, a really good adjustment there. Tell me about your diet,
For dinner, I eat really spicy food. So tom yum goong soup with Jakabaring, normally from Maine. I love spicy food, so my wife's going to kill me for that. And then during the day, ice cream before the squad, ice cream after the squad. That's been a routine, and I'm not missing it.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
They nearly ran out of the ice cream today.
They better not.
I complained.
They'll have an upset South African, that's for sure.
Well, absolutely superb bowling today. You even had me looking on the record to see what the high 6 game block was.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I didn't make it.
No, I didn't think so.
Maybe tomorrow.
Hopefully.
Absolutely fantastic bowling today. Really superb.
Thank you.
Keep it up.
Awesome. Thank you. Hopefully.
Thanks very much.
All right, that was Frank. So he is the leader after 12 games.
By 200 pins.
Only. Yeah, he figured it out already on day 1. There is no big wheels to be thrown.
Yeah, he's straight in with the Urethane first thing, and he's holding it for a couple of games, 2 or 3 games. Nice and fast. Around about second arrow. Maybe just outside. Could he do a Kyle Troop though? That's the question, Rick. Where he leads it all the way through and then loses it in the last game. Heartbreaking for Kyle last year.
Yes, but you know, he said he is on a mission. You know, he wants to do one better. You know, he lost against Hong Kong 2015 in Las Vegas. So let's see what we got here. So yeah, the chat is open. So let me see if there is anything going on there.
Just coming into the chat now. Can't see any comments as yet.
No. So everybody probably, we have the other side of the ocean.
Yeah, some people still going to bed. Some people in bed, and some people just about to get up.
Yeah, it's Europe. It's 3 o'clock at night. Well, we had some hardcore bowling fans from Europe last night. They were on until 5 o'clock in the morning.
Wow, that's dedication.
So, yeah.
I hope you're enjoying the show this year. Slick Rick's doing a great job with the commentary. Slick Rick with his tricks.
So we have we will download and show you some clips of the briefing, early morning briefing here. So I had to get up this morning at 5:45. So I was here one of the first ones just to film the roll call here from all the police and security and volunteers.
Yeah, they're very much looking after us, aren't they? Making sure everything's okay. And I've got to shout out to the Indonesian people. Actually, they've been nothing but friendly.
Yep.
Everybody you see bows and says hello, and very respectful race of people. Probably one of the best ones I've been to so far, I've got to be honest.
Yeah, it's been very good to us.
So featured pair this morning, we've got Bahrain, Finland, Ethiopia and Slovakia. The Finnish guy, watch out for him today. He rose right up the field yesterday into second place. I think he had quite a few games where he was the front six or front five each time. Dana, welcome back. Hi from Duluth, USA. Where's MN? Minnesota.
Duluth,
Minnesota, is it?
yeah. Well,
At 8:07 p.m. yesterday.
Okay. All right. All right. I think he's starting watching now the live feed instead of the Trump debacle.
And Mike H, go Maycock, go! Throws a good shot, does David Maycock. I was watching him yesterday. Nice shirts as well. As always, we'll have a lot of guests in today. A very diverse bunch of people.
Let me go. Okay, go ahead. Still,
we had Cliff Adair and Roger Creamer in from the company yesterday, QubicaAMF.
yeah, that's
Very
right.
insightful chat with. I had one with Cliff, and Rick had one with Roger.
Yeah, as well as Judy joined us yesterday.
Of course, yeah.
So yeah, let's see who we can get on the stream. So if you have any suggestions, and okay, it cannot be a male bowler now because of course they are bowling.
Unless it's Matt Chamberlain.
Yeah,
that's dropped
I
out.
think we had them.
Actually, most of the women are not here just yet.
Yeah. So okay. Now I figured it out. Okay, it's still early in the morning. Right is right and left is left. So okay, here we are. So that's a bit better.
Just flicking around the switches a little bit, just making sure everything's.
We still want to get the live call going. Okay, it's working, but I cannot hear the other side. So we have to find a way around it. So I'm not gonna give up. You know, we still have a little bit of time, but I will keep searching for.
Yeah, anything that can go wrong usually goes wrong during qualify, but it's just make sure everything's working for the final. That's the money shots.
Yes. You know, we're trying to get Janet Baker from Australia. Jason Belmonte.
Yeah, we're going to do some live chats with people around the
So-
world. That's going to be. I don't think I've seen anybody do that on a live stream yet. That could be a first for us.
And there is the. Looks like Bernard's whistle, electronic whistle, is as well going. So.
Dana says, "Yeah, I'm still on yesterday, 13 hours behind you, but here live." And Dennis Joel says, "Yes, Maycott, aka Bulldog Team Bermuda." Ah, yeah.
So we do one. So before we go, so again, good morning from Palembang, Dom, Rick, Slick Rick, he says, but
Slick Rick, Dodgy
So
Dom,
hi.
Dodgy Dom and Slick Rick.
So hope you will enjoy the show. The chat is open. Let us know if we can help you. We will let you know who's going to be on the show today. I hope it's going to be very interesting. Let us know if you have a particular bowler, coach, even from the federation, QubicaAMF. We will try to get it on. And sit back, watch the show, and enjoy. Peace.
Bira, welcome back, Bira, from Brazil. Hello, in Brazil, 23:10 over there. 11 in the evening. So, yeah, red flag, red flag, red flag. Any green ones yet? Not quite.
No, we have. It's all. Oh, whoa! It's red, red, red. Looks like the. We need a reset.
Oh, no, there's one bowler still bowler. That's JJ. Come on, JJ. We're waiting on you.
It could be that they have had some kind of issue that they have. Yes, they think looks like they have a little bit more of practice. Strange, but
Okay, they must have had. Yeah, they've got another.
so it could be
couple of
that
minutes.
it's a little bit more. So anyway, bowlers, good luck. Hup Malta. He's still hanging in there. Yes, I have to say
He's
he
doing well,
is.
is Philip.
Yes,
Yes.
he is.
Top 12, isn't he?
Yeah, he's still in. I think around that, hovering around that place. So far, he is the highest qualifier from the little island of Malta in the
17th
Mediterranean.
at the moment, yeah. Francois Lou leading with 28.06, 200 pins ahead of Nico Okansson from Finland with 26.06, and then Jassim Alsakir from Kuwait with 25.78.
Yeah, so we have. Come on, yes? They still probably you hear it in the background. It's on the left side. It is the United States and Slovenia.
JJ
And
went from 36 up to 24th yesterday.
yes, he has to. He has to put another good series down to
He does.
get into the 24. In which place is he now?
Troy Fisher, go. JJ, go.
JJ.
Dan Meaton says, hey, from London. And Selwyn Morgan. Hi, Selwyn.
Jeez, that's 3. What is it? 2 o'clock in 2 o'clock in the morning.
Selwyn loves bowling. Mike H, you guys are doing a fantastic job on the commentary. Oh, thanks, Mike. Appreciate that. Carolina Diaz. Por Costa Rica, vamos, Marco Moretti. Welcome back to Julie Border. Good morning, gentlemen. 21:30 hours in Toronto.
We are ready to go. Just Bernard was just standing behind me.
And Frank, good luck, Frankie. Go, go, go from Montreal, Canada.
So this is what we call the money shot from above.
Yeah, we're going to do the
so
the upshot today.
we're gonna try some little tricks and stuff like that. But
So keep watching for
yes,
Slick Rick's tricks.
yes. And by the way, we still have that competition going on. Of the well, where is that? Where is it? Judy. Yes. Which countries? And applause for us. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah.
No,
Who was the applause from? It wasn't for
that's
us.
For me. Yes, that was for us. So that there are 13 countries. They've been on every bowling World Cup.
Wow.
Since 1965.
13 countries.
So the task is for the listeners to put it on Facebook. Which of those 13 countries attended all the World Cups since 1965? I give you one hint. It's not Malta.
I'll give you another hint. It's not England. They didn't play the first one, I believe.
So 13 countries, and your time starts now. So yeah, post it on the QubicaAMF Facebook site.
6 p.m. in SoCal, says Troy Fisher. Good morning, says Frode Olorsen. And Julie Border, nice new camera angle.
Yeah, so looks like that was Costa Rica started with a bang. So
and Finland starts with a strike. Bahrain starts with a strike.
Yeah, he smacked those M-flight pins right in the pit.
I start to get excited round about day 3.
Yeah, well, so far the here in front of us, the excitement was, of course, Fran yesterday.
Yeah.
Went almost a perfect game.
Well, I went 288 first game, then a 205, then a 290.
You know, the other side of the spectre was JJ with his first ball only taking out the 6 and the 9. And as well converting the 7-10 here right in front of us yesterday.
Did you actually see that?
Yes, that's right. It's recorded. It's
yeah.
It's recorded. It's in slow motion.
Was that when I was on with Cliff, or were you on at the time? I never saw it.
I think I was on with Cliff, and we were watching it. I thought, oh my God. And just it was good because he was right in front of us. So yeah, he bounced it off from the back. So double bounce, and boom, boom. And
well, I think that's more special than the 300 these days. Sparing the 710. 300s are kind of 10 a penny sometimes, aren't they? But you don't often see the 710 spared.
Well, we didn't see it too often here. I thought it was more. You see it more on the plastic pins, let's say.
Oh, we've not had a 5-710 yet. That's always funny. Or a lily, as we call it in the UK.
Oh yeah. Well,
I've had one on the new PBA game though.
Gives me headaches. Lily.
Lily, is that one? Lily? Where does that come from?
I don't know. If somebody knows, he can let us know where that lily comes from. But in Malta, they want to make a picture of you showing.
Oh yeah.
And
so,
I said no. I said my bowlers that I coach, no way.
Yeah, it's up there to
No
embarrass
way.
you.
Yes. Keep it for yourself.
Dana says I've put it back through the 6-9 hole 3 times.
Oh yeah. It was just the people that say who know JJ.
Yeah, the 2 count the other day.
His expression was priceless. And he was already struggling all day, and then at the end as well that was from okay, Yeah,
so your day's not gone well when you've thrown a 2 count.
Yeah.
Oh, not a great start for Finland then. He's missed a spare, missed a sleeper. Ursula, welcome. Good Holtz, Oliver Morig. Please say hi to London Met Police bowling section. We're watching. Well, I've got to do that, or you'll come and find me, won't you?
Yes.
Hey, police in our country, they used to play quite a lot. Not so much as they used to big national police championships. They used to have it in Leeds. We used to go down there, and you felt safe that day because all the police were in one
meaning
place.
that the whole police corps is watching in London.
Yeah.
So I don't know who is living in London. So now it's the time to I don't know the Royal Bank of Scotland or something.
Don't be saying that.
Police is watching the live stream. So
yeah, we're safe everywhere now.
Yeah.
We're safe in here, and we're safe on the stream.
10% you can transfer to my account at the Cayman Islands. So yeah, it's it was actually yesterday we had a little bit of quite a long conversation with Roger Creamer, and about the difference about the Olympics, and he told me the new PR man of World Bowling. Was it Alex? What's his name? Alex?
I'm not sure his name. The cricketer.
Yes, and so he came up with a very interesting first question from, it's not that we have to ask the bowlers if they want to be in the Olympics. You know, they have to, the first thing at the agenda is, does the industry want to be in the Olympics?
I heard a story a long time ago, and I don't know if it's true.
You know,
maybe
it's that the industry has to change. It's not the bowlers. The bowlers will say, yeah, no problem. You know, they will do everything.
The story I heard years ago, and I'm not sure if it's true, is that the Olympic Committee went to the ABC in the kind of late 60s and said, we want you in the Olympics. And the ABC said, oh, we're not ready for it or something. And it's like we've been blackballed ever since. I don't know if that's an urban legend or myth or whatever, or it did happen or it didn't happen, but
the myth is as well is that the Olympic Committee doesn't like the United States so much because they say, well, they try to bully the Olympic Committee too much.
No.
But you know, that question from, does the industry, because if the industry says yes, you know, there has to be
well, you would think it's a no-brainer, wouldn't you?
But let's say the bowling ball industry has to change.
Everybody wants to meet the Queen in England. If you know, the only way to get to meet the Queen in England is you've got to win a medal in the Olympics, and then you get a knighthood straight away for one event.
That is the bowler from Slovakia.
So we're looking for our first
lefty.
turkey.
Where is he, Dom? Which
one?
From
Alex.
From Slovakia.
He's not bowled overly well from when I've been watching. No,
wow.
He's a great player, but he's down the list, I think. It's just coming up now. We've got the list behind us. Sam Cooley in 15th. Oh, it's gone off. Yeah, he's definitely lower down. He's not bowling to his normal high standards. Slovakia, oh no, that's Rock. That's Rock in 23rd. He's outside the 30 then, by the looks of it. Yeah, he's in 35th at the minute.
Ah, okay.
So as soon as we get our first turkey noise, we'll do a turkey noise for our good friend Selwyn out there in the UK. It could be Pakistan in a minute. Young 15-year-old two-hander. Lovely little lad, lovely lad.
So that's
he's been adopted by the home nations over here, the Welsh, the Northern Ireland, England and Jersey. Been looking after him.
Oh, that didn't go good. That didn't go good. Sorry about that.
Ildemaro Ruiz to our left. Not been firing on all cylinders so far. Came third 2 years ago. Oh, we nearly got a turkey from the Pakistan player, but he's shot a pocket 7-10 instead. Thank you for playing. Netherlands has started well though. We missed that turkey. Mitchell Stinnerson, a spare and a turkey.
Yes.
Does that mean I owe you £10 now every time I use that, Selwyn?
Okay, let's try this again because I was just trying again. So this is the shot from above. So we got the guy from Ethiopian we are watching. So and here he goes slightly slow. So
yeah, thanks as always for everyone that's joined us again today and in previous streams. We're trying to pull out all the stops to give you a really good show this week. I don't know about you guys, but watched some of the World Bowling Tour events recently, and I can't watch it. It's boring. Got to be honest with you, World Bowling. You can't do this thing without commentary. What's the point?
yes, but
You've just got a webcam with a few jazzy angles otherwise. But people want some interest. They don't necessarily want to watch it for 5 hours. They want to listen to it like a radio show. Selvin says, yeah, just buy me a drink. Yeah, okay, as long as you bring the lemon drizzle next time. Selvin likes to make cake and give it out in tournaments.
yes.
Yeah, throws a great shot, does Alex?
Yeah.
Pasala.
So Alex, so this was.
And that was a turkey.
Yeah. Alright,
That's 20 quid I owe you now.
this was his first set. So
Waldemar Ruiz, a couple of splits in the first 6 frames, but he's working a Barney Rubble now. Philippines going well though. 9 spare 4-bagger down there. The young lad that beat Payeng Nepomuceno, 4-time world champion. So famous in Philippines. You can talk to any taxi driver and say who's Pang, and they'll all go 4-time world champion.
yeah, the Alex Basala from Slovakia. He looks like his first set also started strong, but then 4, 5, and 6 wasn't that good. So
we've got some players actually starting really strong, and then the transitions killing them. And
yeah, they cannot, when they have to put the urethane in the bag, that they are struggling to find something else.
Welcome to Erica Torres Cortez. Vamos, hermano. Hermana. Hermano.
So I really
no hablo español, solo lo siento.
It's pretty cold at the moment here in this.
It's cooler, isn't it? It's cooler this
and
morning, I wonder how that's going to play on the lanes.
Feel a little cold coming up, and all the bones in the body are hurting. So let's hope it's not going to be the case. There are some other people sick.
My throat was going a little bit last night.
Yeah, also mine now this morning, and
the air conditioning was getting me.
Looks like we have to take a trip to the chemist.
You lose your voice by the end of the week, Rick.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. You can't talk that long and it not hurt at the end of the week.
So even this morning, because I had to be up very early, actually the second one in the breakfast room was Kelly Kulik. So
and then she's not playing until this afternoon.
No,
either.
she has also not feeling that good.
Jet lag.
Yeah, no, stomach flu.
All right, okay.
She said she had some same food as the day before, she said, but that didn't set well, so bad night of sleep.
I actually got the best night last night than I've had all week, and I feel more tired than any other day.
Right. Okay. Need that number. So let's see what Francois is not the best start. Double, what is it? Double spare strike. I don't know. Okay, well, just had a little hiccup with an open.
He's got 200 pins. He's got a game to do what he wants. He could bowl 26 and still be in the lead. But he's going to try and extend his lead today. I wouldn't be surprised if he's 250 or 300 ahead, depending on how well he does. He was different gravy, as we say in the UK yesterday.
So it looks like even Kuwait is doing okay, because there is a very relaxed Andrew Falling hanging on the table there.
He always looks relaxed though, doesn't he?
So okay, that's being okay.
Andrew Frawley was in India coaching and he's now at Kuwait. Some of the coaches do musical chairs a little bit and move around.
Yeah, he was Kuwait and Hong Kong, and now back to Kuwait.
Well, a lot of countries want the good coaches.
Well, my phone number is 356 798.
Yeah, I'll happily work in the Middle East. Or Asia.
I got all that paperwork, so that's not.
In England, we can only dream about some of the facilities and funding that some of the other countries get. Having said that, though, we've got a good international record of 312 medals and 109 goals in the years since the sport hit our shores in the 60s, 62, I think it was, 61. We got our first medal in about 65, and we've won a lot since then.
So we can have a look if this is
look
working.
at Finland. He gets hold of the ball.
So here is Finland in action. Also, it's left of third.
Yeah, it's not too far.
Not so far out. So yeah, it's.
Ball in Urethane though.
Yeah, but looks everybody is finally got it. Don't try to, wheel it. Don't try to slow hook it.
Into frame 6 of this first game. A few players going well. The Dutchie is going quite well.
Yeah, let's see if the coffee shop is open, because I would not mind to have a coffee, because this just before we went on, the coffee was still brewing. So.
And Dan Meaton says the Leeds tournament for police is now in Shipley now, still keeping it all going. Yeah, Mikey Cummins is up there, isn't he?
Leeds tournament for police. Ah, okay.
Yeah, there used to be a big, massive police tournament in England, and we had 30 lanes at Leeds, and it was completely full.
Well, we can, if he has, if he has the dates as well. A lot of people in England will appreciate that. Less police on the road.
Yeah. And Selwyn Morgan saying Stamford Hill was the first centre, wasn't it? It was the first, yeah, the first centre in the country, so to speak. There was the American bases before that, Bentwaters, and I think there was another one. So the American bases had lanes before the country proper, so to speak. But yeah, anybody interested in the UK history, you can go to the UK 10-pin Hall of Fame.co.uk, and you will find out a really cool history of all the centres as they opened. I've been running that with the 10-pin proprietors over the last couple of years, and obviously all the Hall of Fame information for all the players we've now got in there. The likes of Don Barrett, Stu Williams, Paul Moore, Ronnie Oldfield, Gina Wardle, Lisa Johns in there, Zara Glover, or Zara Giles as she's now, Kirsten Penny. Just a list of amazing players. Belarus going well this morning. A couple of spares and 4 in a row. Just to the right of our screens, 21 and 2.
Now let's see what scoring pace is. Pretty decent, I think.
Yeah, it's been each day it's been getting slightly better. That first day was nervous, I think, for everybody, and it showed in the scores. But yesterday everybody was a little bit more free swing, and the lane seemed to have opened up for them. And again today, we're getting strings of strikes.
Look at the male bowler from the Azores doesn't have a problem of throwing strikes, but spares, throwing spares on 25 is a little bit too much to ask.
Amneres Fernandez says, Buen tiro el de Maro. Or should we say, Vamos Venezuela?
Yeah, so we get a little bit of, like I said, 55th QubicaAMF World Cup.
55 years.
Yeah, first one in 1965.
We will have some video coming
in Dublin
in the next few months, where we've got video from just about all the World Cups.
And I think that was the Still Organ Bowl, owned by the Murphy family.
The Murphy family, yeah.
And then from there, of course,
it was originally
Bernard Gibbons, I think, is married to one of the daughters of Murphys.
Yeah. So it was originally called the International Masters for the first 2 or 3 years, I think. And then after 67 was the year it became the World Cup.
Because in 1965 it was only the men And it was called the International Masters, yeah, back then. Yeah.
66, as most English people know, was the year that we won the World Cup, and the only time, and probably the only time ever.
Yes.
And the year after, it was, well, that particular year, it was suggested, why don't we call the International Masters the Bowling World Cup?
So does somebody know who was actually then the, if it was men only, who was the first?
The first was men only, yeah.
Men only, but who was the winner? Which country?
Finland, I believe.
Yes, correct.
But yeah, you can go to the website, the QubicaAMF website. You can see a really cool history of the championships, right back to the very beginning. And you can see who won, who participated. Been some amazing champions over the years. It reads like a who's who of legends. It is still very much a much sought after title to win. No money in it compared to a lot of other tournaments, but the prestige means a lot.
So we had I had some messages last night. If I could announce or tell them where the next edition will be held.
I heard it's going to be in Scotland.
Because Roger.
I'm only joking.
Roger told me that that he already knows.
I know where it is as well.
So
I think if anybody thinks out there they know where it is, they're probably right.
So.
Oh, somebody told me it was going to be in Crete.
Well, that would be nice. Well, we wanted to have Brazil, so.
I'd like to go to Japan.
Apparently, in Brazil is a 50-lane bowling center.
Or Bahamas. I might go to the Bahamas.
Yeah, Bahamas, 50-lane bowling centers, but it needs some renovation. So we have.
Correct. Yeah.
They have 2 years to get that ready because, as you know, for next year it's already known. I put my if I have to take 2 guesses, I will say first Kuwait, and second I will go for Japan.
Yeah, that's a good call. I'd love to see one in London. I think London would be a really popular World Cup. There'd be a lot of countries would go to that one.
But yes, also he didn't want to let it go on the live stream yesterday. Yesterday night I tried it in the bar to feed him with some alcoholic beverages. But also then he didn't want to let it go, so we have to try something else tonight.
Our friend Selwyn's going to work now, so take care and I'll speak later to Selwyn.
Yes, night shift.
He's a postman, is Selwyn, so he's an early riser to do the post.
Okay. All right. Well, be safe. Take care.
Have a great day.
So, finishing game number 1. And again, I make the same mistake like yesterday. I look on the right and I see all this row. I said, oh, somebody is like an 8 of a row, but it's the blind score. So from here, you can see from. Oh wow!
That must be the Peruvian or Max Lane, the 2 that unfortunately had to drop out. Big N says, "Go Russia."
Yeah, the Maria looks very strong. Even though his first game here, Russia.
And Julie Border asking, which centre in London would you have it? Romford. I would, if I was planning it, I would get the.
Cannot be airport bowl.
I would get, well, no, not anymore. String bowl.
No,
yeah. I would get everybody on the underground train to Stratford. Get the hotels maybe around the Stratford area, and then just a short transfer to Romford. Big centre, big banqueting suite, and all the rest of it. I think that'd be a good location.
Doesn't get the carry there, the Finnish guy. He's struggling there. He is in the pocket, but it's like a cauliflower hit.
Dan Meaton says, as police bowlers, our pinnacle is the World Police and Fire Games, an amazing event next in 2021 in Rotterdam.
Oh, in Rotterdam.
And obviously the main aim is to beat West Yorkshire.
So Rotterdam, Holland is the.
Yeah, that's where the 21.
So which bowling is that? The Hofstede, or must have a new one there in Rotterdam, because probably they will need quite a bit of lanes there.
I would think so. Yeah, it'll be a big championship for the.
Yeah. Well, Dom and I will don't
Police
mind
and fire.
streaming that event.
Oh yeah. If you want there, yeah, would
You
be
know,
safe doing
we do
the
it
police and fire.
for a special price, and also a few get out of jail free cards.
I'd do it for Chocomel. I used to love going to Holland for the Chocomel.
Nutritia Chocomel. Yes. Fristi.
Oh, really nice. And Dan Meaton says, and Romford has an awesome curry. So yeah, look at the World Cup in London.
Oh,
if anybody wants to organise it, you've got my support. Frode says, do you know why Sweden and Denmark don't participate this year? We've not had Denmark for a while.
They have Denmark and Sweden. They set their priorities by the federation. On other tournaments.
Everybody's got limited funding in Europe, really.
Yeah.
It would be nice to see them.
And actually, they played in, of course, in 2000. No, was it 2015 or 2016?
Jenny Wegner won it in 2016, and I think they came to Hermosillo in 2017, and they've not been for the last 2 years now.
Yeah. But
we'll see them back, I'm sure.
They recently changed the whole structure of the federation in Sweden. The coach of the Swedish team went into the education part of it. And now it's being coached. What's his name again? He was at the ECC, so did a good job because.
Was it Robert Anderson?
No.
The other one, champion.
Yes,
champion from the World Cup.
He had.
Forgotten his name.
What's her name? Jolene. They are at the ECC. She won.
Sweden are just different gravy sometimes. They've got so many good players.
Yeah. I was just I was asking him I was asking Jolene from what happened and why him and what's. So they explain, they had a reorganization and they want to set up a better program and more streamlined.
Peter Long,
yes.
Peter Long.
Yes. He is also not anymore with the federation.
Oh, is he not?
No. And I found that quite interesting because if there was one in the Swedish federation that could put a bowler on a good line and had the ball reaction, that was Pete.
Yeah.
If
former World Cup winner himself.
Yeah. If I didn't know what's going on, we just went to Pete and said, Pete, let me see what Pete is doing. Okay. Thank you very much.
Julie Bordison, are the centres at Tolworth and Streatham still open? Streatham's not open anymore, but Tolworth is. Tolworth is a Hollywood Bowl now. Well, there's been a World Cup in Tolworth before. It's another one that I was looking at. We could have had a World Cup at Tolworth for the qualifying, and then Chessington World of Adventures is just up the road. We could have set 2 lanes up in the theme park, and had it there maybe. Never say never. You just got to get a few people interested in your ideas, and something can happen.
He's struggling that from Finland. He cannot. Well, 180 max.
The Bermuda Police Bowling will be in Rotterdam in 2021. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of countries there. Just every country's got police.
Yeah. Well, in 2021. Oh, there's also the Special Olympic World Games in Berlin.
Ah, cool.
You talk about a big event.
You went to the last one, didn't you?
Yes,
how was that? Yeah.
But it
different experience.
For me, was one of the greatest experience, and that's why the Olympic thing is a must. When you walk in that stadium, and that was a big, like, football stadium, there was about 60,000-70,000 people screaming, and laser show and light show, and when then you walk in, even when I talk about it, I feel my skin. It is an amazing feeling.
You feel special.
Yeah, it is absolutely, and I can understand the athletes that are fortunate to go to an Olympic game. that when they come back from, this is something like,
Yeah.
just the opening ceremony, closing ceremony, and as well organization, 100%. The only problem was a little bit with the transport, because there were so many athletes.
People, yeah.
They didn't have enough taxis and they didn't have enough buses, so they had to take bus drivers and taxis from Dubai, and yeah, but they didn't know Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
You know, and not everybody had the oh, look at that, coffee on demand, thank you very much. And
You've got everybody working well for you, haven't you?
yes, and so not everybody had the Google Maps, of course, so we had to tell them, you know, the hotel, yeah, they don't know, you know. So that was always
Magical
interesting.
mystery tour.
That was always interesting. But yes, that was an experience unbelievable. Then of course we got the little bit of an extra treatment because of the gold medals that we won there. As a
Yeah,
small
you did well as well, didn't you? Yeah.
As a small country, we came back with quite a few. There is a beautiful, if people want to watch it, there is a beautiful video made by ESPN. ESPN Sports were there and made a coverage of the finals of the single match between Malta and the United States. So that is somewhere going around on also on the internet, on Facebook, and also on YouTube. It is yes, you know, ESPN was there, Sky Sports Asia. There was a lot of coverage.
Yeah, it was a big deal, wasn't it?
Yep. Yes.
Julie Border says, I remember Streatham as being the first synthetic lanes in the UK in the late 70s, early 80s. That's correct. And Dan Meaton says, here you go, Rick, you've got your gig, maybe. World Police and Fire 2021 would love to have you come and show our bowling on here. Could I have a contact if I could get in touch with?
Sure. I will.
Our event is huge, yet barely anyone heard of it.
Rotterdam, yeah.
Rick will send you a message.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do streaming anymore. I just come on and do a little bit of commentary now and again. But Slick Rick's the guy. I just like talking about bowling a little bit.
Well, Dom is just giving me hints and okay, we can try this and we can do that. I said, okay, can you do that? Oh yeah, no problem. You're sure?
Dom's a dreamer,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah, yes.
Dom dreams.
So.
And says, why can't we do this? Why can't we do that? I don't know if you guys have seen the drone shot yet at the beginning of the show.
Oh, there was a question, I think, yesterday about it. I think we have to do it. So who is the best pilot of QubicaAMF of the drone?
Andy, probably.
All right.
I've crashed it twice.
Okay, we have to go early in the morning. We have to go from the outside, get it up, get it back in. We're going to open the door and just
we've done
go
that.
inside. And
We've done it.
Well, not here.
No, we've got it. We've got the video ready.
Ah, okay. So, all right.
Well, we didn't fly it in the centre. We came through as a walkthrough because we don't want to take anybody out. You know what I mean?
No. Before they not that they bowling. So even
well, we will get it up in here and fly it around the centre a little bit at some point. But yeah, we have got a video where it comes in from very high, like a Google Earth shot, comes down to the front of the centre and then zooms into the centre. Oh, you're very kind, Julie. You two are great. You're all fantastic too. That's one thing about the streams I've ever done. I'm a big believer in interaction between the viewers and the commentary team. There's nothing worse than just a flat camera or a commentary team that are ignoring any questions or anything.
The only thing is we are still doing, this is the updated version of YouTube. And this maybe because like traditionalist, the old version, it says everything is good. Excellent connection. So if people who are on the chat, if they ask how the picture quality is, and looks like the sound is okay, good, because
yeah, your feedback's very much welcome. If you're having any issues at any time, just let us know straight away, and we'll see what we can do. If it becomes jerky or unwatchable or the commentary's patchy or anything, let us know. We will crack on with it straight away.
Yeah, I just have to get that link up as well.
Ooh, big knee bend from the Iranian.
Jelena, I don't think that's...
Like watching Parker Bone. The beauty of this event is, though, you can see Iran there, and you can see Iraq and Nigeria and countries that you didn't even know had bowling centres, like the Azores or Reunion. There's no other tournaments like this one. I don't think I could do a World Championships and have the same enjoyment from it.
Oh,
it's a little bit too professional, that one. A little bit too serious.
I think I forgot to put the link up
very
on the side.
competitive here.
I know the... oh, here it is. So it is on our stuff. So let me just quick copy so people will get it back, or maybe one of our supervisors, let's say, back in Italy is no. So let me quickly put this on.
No, our boss Yelena will not be up yet.
So here it is, fetching. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it needs to go on the Facebook page, doesn't it?
Yep. So.
Frode says, you're brilliant. I'm watching the online scoring but listening to you. That's the trick, Frode. You know, people don't necessarily watch the stream because it's you know, it's just watching bowling, isn't it? But you kind of need that kind of radio show type thing where you listen to it, and if anything exciting happens, you're straight to the screen to have a look. Whoa, what happened there? And then everybody comes to the screen and sees what happened.
So it's
and be honest, you know, just talk as you would talk to anybody else. I have no TV experience. I used to be a DJ.
Yeah, I did some DJing back in the days.
I knew how to talk on a mic, but
the days of Saturday Night Fever.
Oh, well, no, not that.
Oh, yeah.
Not that old.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was great.
I was into my techno and stuff.
No,
dance
no,
music.
Saturday Night Fever, the Bee Gees.
Well, how old are you, Rick?
How old? I'm gonna be. Can I say this? In January, I will be 60.
Wow, 10 years older than me. Then I'm
Yeah.
50 next year.
You know, I had some surgery done, so that's why I don't look so. So no.
I thought that. Yeah. I wondered why you had no wrinkles on your head.
Yes. Yeah. It's just it hurts when I cough.
That smooth baby face of yours.
Yes. Oh, that was Wales smack there. So what's Latvia doing?
He was struggling a little bit in the first game, but came back with like a 190, I think.
27.63. So let's see what's here in front of us. If there is anybody close. Nope.
No change in the top three after that game, I don't think, though.
Well, Khaled from Tunisia is...
oh, sorry, no, Jassim Alcacer is into second now, and Nico down to third, so yeah, 2 and 3 changed. I should disappear soon, actually. I'm supposed to be doing some social media, but I'm kind of enjoying being on the stream.
So yeah, I just took a sip of that coffee. There is no milk in it. Oh my God.
You have some coffee. So on the featured pair now, we have Northern Ireland, we have Portugal, we have Nigeria, and we have Iran. And Bira says, welcome to the 60 group, Rick.
Yes.
60 is the new 50, isn't it?
You know, damn sexy, the 60s.
50's the new 40.
No, you have to be out of the 60s, man. Hey, yeah. 60s, that's the year. You know, we had it all.
So you were born 1960?
Yep.
60, yeah.
Yep, exactly, 1960.
Yeah, I was born 1970.
So let's see how much Fran is. He is 200 plus ahead. So the results are updated. So I just got handed the scores. So the scores, of course, is on the QubicaAMF side. So just press the results.
The website's been a little bit slower than the printout, though, so people at home might not have them yet.
All right, so we have South Africa first, Kuwait second, Finland third, Germany fourth, Indonesia fifth, South Korea 6th, Latvia 7th, and oh look, Ireland, Sloane still doing good.
Yeah, Sloane
in
Ranger.
8th place. Then Bulgaria. Oh, Bulgaria is still holding.
He's
holding
doing
out,
well,
huh?
is Dina.
Yeah, he's still
Dejan.
holding that. Sam Cooley shot up in 10th place, so he I think yesterday he was hanging at the bottom, so he came up. Who else is hanging in Malta? Philip Ropetta, 21st place.
Oman started with a front 4. Another country where you don't see in a lot of tournaments, Oman.
Okay, and even I just got pointed out because our IT man is from Italy, so we will mention it. But it is a good game. He threw a game of, where is he? Italy. No, he didn't throw a good game. Only 178. He is in 33rd place at the moment, and only 67 off the cut. So
yeah, it's very tight down there.
Yeah, it's up till well, we have yeah, okay. So yeah, it should be all the way up to place number, almost up to place number 50. Can they still do it?
Kenny Jameson says, "Come on, our home nations. We want the Flying Scotsman."
Yeah, we just need a little bit. The scores just slightly up, so then you have top 24 averaging 200. It's now on 199.23.
Oh, the Azores have started with front 4 as well. Just to the left of our screen.
Let's see what the Janowicz is now in 25th place.
Oh, he's dropped down one.
With the started with a 2:02.
He's out the cut at the moment.
Yep. Yeah.
Bira from Brazil said on the first day that there was only one player from the Americas in the male side in the top 24, and that was the Brazilian. Unusual to see an American outside of the cut. And I posed the question earlier on in the week.
Brazil?
When was the last time an American didn't qualify for the last 24?
Ah, okay. Wow, that's nice.
If it's ever happened.
Yeah, I had a great experience with Alfonso Rodriguez, and he is from Brazil. And actually, he actually messaged me recently. I can't remember which live stream I was doing, and I was telling the story about, you know, in Holland during the AMF World Cup, Alfonso Rodriguez manufactured his own bowling balls.
Yeah?
Yes.
Wow.
And I had to, it's something called with Big Top or Orange Top, I think it was called.
Okay.
And I think he finished in 3rd place. And when he left, he gave me his bowling ball. So I was the only one in Europe with that, and people were asking, well, no, because it was like a very funny brownish beige color.
Yeah.
So at that time, you know,
unusual.
Unusual.
Yeah, you had a black ball, or you
Yes.
you had a black ball.
Yes, or a yellow, you know, a red yellow dot. So that was quite interesting. And recently, when I told him the story, he came online. He said, "Hi, this is that I still remember." Then I said, "Yeah, I still remember. That was, you know, the time that, you know, who we want to try to get online is Janet Baker. Arne Strøm from Norway won the men singles.
Ildemaro Ruiz from Venezuela is the cut at the moment in 24th. Yeah, 199.23 average. Keep your comments in chat coming in. I'm going to disappear now, Rick, and I'm going to get a guest for you. I'm going to do some social media.
Yes. Yeah.
And I'll see you soon.
Yeah. Okay.
See you soon, folks.
Right. So yeah, that was an interesting experience with the World Cup there in Scheveningen. see what here in front of us, of course, Northern Ireland. Still somewhere in the middle, actually, in the standings. So it's been to the World Cup quite a few times. Northern Ireland came here in business class, so it was cheaper to fly business class and get more luggage allowance than fly economy. So that was pretty smart for them. So let's see if I can get what I really. Wow.
Really? You must have done so many interviews though.
Yeah, but
I never got to it. Just chat like you would chat.
okay.
I'm gonna go on with it. Have a seat.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, so somebody just joined me on the chair, so you have to come a little bit closer. Then you can look in that camera, and then you can introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, I'm Bernice Lim from Singapore.
And you're here to support the team?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm here actually with my boyfriend Christopher Sloane from Ireland. But yeah,
Wow, okay.
supporting Singapore as well. The two young kids.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
So let's switch back to the view. So you are a full member of the Singapore team,
Yes, the national women's team. Yep.
and it's a full-time job.
Yes.
So no work, no school,
No, just bowling
Uh,
full time. Yeah.
Ah, how bad! I think a
Yeah.
lot of people envy you with that kind. So I've been getting messages there is in Singapore there is a sports school, and that's bowling is also a part of it, because I've seen I think judo, karate. So yeah, we have the same setup in Malta where I'm from.
Yep.
And we are trying to get with Singapore. So who is the head coach, let's say, of the bowling?
For bowling, you can ask the coach here actually, Thomas Fox or Francis Yo.
Okay.
Yeah,
He is the head coach.
Yes,
Ah,
correct.
okay. All right.
Yeah.
So then you're here now, let's say, to support your boyfriend and the other bowlers of Singapore.
Yeah.
And what's up for now until the end of the year?
Not much for me. I'm just taking a break now actually for a couple of weeks because we had quite a long year competing.
Yes.
Yeah, we competed in a lot of tournaments this year. The
Yes.
PWBA.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to go home for the Singapore Open.
Yeah.
And then we prepared for the World Championships. Yeah, so it's quite a long year for us.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So because I had actually Sid Allen, do you know him, of
Yeah.
course?
Yes.
He sent me a message yesterday because I asked him why he couldn't come, and he said he was busy
Yeah, he is
preparing
very busy.
some kind of tournament.
Correct. The Southeast Asian Games, SEA Games.
Ah, yeah, the sea
Yes.
games. So that one, what everybody's gonna go deep sea diving, but
No, yeah, it's the
take
SEA
a bowling
Games.
ball and jump in the sea. So that's the sea games is
Yes, correct. In Manila.
yeah
Philippines.
in 2 weeks. And where
Yeah.
is it gonna be held?
Manila.
Manila.
Philippines,
Oh
yeah.
right. Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, that's all from. Okay, all right. So you're gonna be there, and who else is gonna be let's say joining you there in the team?
No, I'm actually not going.
You're not going?
No, it's actually a team of 4 this time. Usually it's a team of 6.
Yes.
So the 4 that will be going is Sherry Tan, Daphne
Yes.
Tan.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Shayna Ang.
Yes. Yes.
and
Yes.
New Hui Fan.
Yes, and I know some of
Yeah.
the names, and because some of them bowled also the Commonwealth Games, because
Yeah.
you know you are in the Asian zone, I'm in the European
Right.
zone, so it's only once every 2 years that we come in the Commonwealth Games, we come together, or like here World Cup or World Singles.
Yeah.
So I think 2 of the girls, I think, were at the Commonwealth Games, but I can't remember. But then of course, so you're not playing, so you go back to the States.
No, just taking a break for now, and then maybe going to Korea in December for the Storm Cup. Yeah, and then we'll start the year
You have
again.
a lot of tournaments in Asia.
Yeah. Yes, we do.
A lot, and
Yeah.
and that's not even counting the women's tour.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how many stops did you play?
This year we played 5.
5?
stops, Yeah. The
And
first 5 stops.
And what was your best result?
I think I came in 6 for the first stop.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
No, don't be scared, because I just remember there is we needed to record the time when you were on, and as you can see, there is no time in the new. So oh yes, wait. Are we in? No, we are in. No, so Yelena, I'm really trying to find out how to get you in. One moment. All right, so somebody just whispered in my ear that Canada has the front 9 from Canada, so the camera doesn't reach all the way up there. So I hope that Dom is there with the mobile camera, the mobile camera.
on lanes 3 and 4.
So yeah,
Yeah,
front
3 and
9.
4. Yeah.
So what was your highest ranking then in the ladies tour?
This year will be.
Did you win a lot of money?
It's all right. It was all right.
So, as a player of Singapore national team, you are allowed to keep the money, or does it go to the school?
20% goes back to the federation.
20%.
Yes.
Well, okay, you know, if you win 100,000, that's all right.
Yeah. That's not too
So,
bad.
so you had a good year, let's say.
Yeah.
So,
pretty-
what was your
pretty-
highest ranking? Did you win anything?
For this year?
Yeah?
Yeah, I won the Singapore Open in June.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I mean in the States.
Oh, in the States? No,
Oh,
no.
not
I
in the
didn't-
States.
No.
No.
Shayna, she won.
Yes,
one of the,
yes.
Yeah,
yeah.
one of the
But
stops.
what
and
was your highest place in the qualification? Did you make the next round?
For one of the first stop, I came in 6th.
Oh,
Sixth
okay.
position,
All
yeah.
right. Okay.
And then the rest, yeah, I made the finals. For
Yes,
girls.
I know that you were bowling a lot of tournaments, and
Yeah.
from okay, I came 6th, but I think for a lot of women bowlers, it's a dream only to participate.
Yeah,
So
we're
when you can
very
say,
lucky.
oh yeah, well, I came 6th, so
Yes.
whoa, wow.
It's a great opportunity.
Yeah, yes,
for
yes.
us. Yeah.
It's you know, you're very fortunate to you know, to have that chance, and you know, I'm coaching the kids at the National Sports School in Malta, and actually last week we had quite a briefing about to really reinstate and push and tell the kids that how fortunate they are to be at the school. You know,
Yes,
there are a lot of
definitely.
kids, you know, that really want to give their, let's say, their non-bowling arm, what we say, you know, they will give up their non-bowling arm to come to that school and get the opportunity.
Yeah, that sounds good. Like, I was from a sports school in Singapore as well. So, yeah.
And it's sometimes you can see it with the other sports. We have football, and then they slacking a little bit because they made it to the school, you know, and then we have to, you know, wake up. I think that's number 10.
Yep, sounds like it.
So I hope Dom is listening, or somebody has a camera. So if you want to go and see it, you can go. It's
it's
not
like
that.
anonymous.
I know we can see it out of the corner of our eyes. So do you play any? So most of them it's our single events. So Asian Games is like singles, doubles, and the Asian Games. I think they've just been held, correct? The Asian Games.
Yeah, last August actually. Right here.
Right
in
here,
This
yes,
bowling center.
yes.
Yep.
So, how does it? No, I don't think so. No, I don't. I think he's the. I don't think he got it. Or did he?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
No.
No. Anyway, well, it's gonna be a high game, so
Yeah.
he will shoot up because it's everything is so close.
Yeah, the scores are really close.
Yeah. So, like you played then here last year, so nothing happened so much. How did you find playing here? Was it challenging?
Yeah, it was a new center that was built, so it was really fun. We came back with a bronze medal for Singapore in the trios event.
Yes, I googled that too.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it was quite fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was my first Asian Games as well.
All right.
First time, so
So yeah.
was
So
very nervous, but yeah.
do you get any, let's say, VIP treatment or star treatment if the Malaysian team wins a medal when you come back? Sorry, Singapore. Sorry.
Yeah, we have like a welcome party. The whole team
Yes.
from Singapore will come to the airport to like welcome us back.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice. So one of the famous male bowlers from Singapore, Remy.
Remy Ong, yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So he's what he's doing at the moment.
He's coaching now.
Okay.
Yeah, he set up his own bowling academy
All right.
back home, so he's just coaching full time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he was always the guy that always matches his glasses with his belt.
Yes.
So it's
yeah.
white belt, white glasses, black belt, black glasses.
Yeah.
So that was always fun. So he's back in coaching.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's nice.
He's actually bowling a bit at home as well, like nationals and all that.
Yeah, that could be. Yeah, he was, and he can still throw the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good. He's doing quite
You
well.
you never lose that.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what games, if there is any. Well, it's a little bit the same for the boys like the first day. A lot of spares, not a lot of strikes, except in Canada.
Yeah.
Yes, the girls, looks like the girls are playing better in the morning. Why do you think that is? If you've been playing here? Speed, rotation.
Yeah, I think the women's game is a lot simpler and the pattern looks challenging. So
It is.
I think
it is.
simpler is better.
And
I mean,
ladies and
Francois-
gentlemen, here is another one that says exactly what we are saying. This pattern, the simpler, the better.
Yeah, like Francois from South Africa.
Yes.
Yeah, he's just playing straight down on the outside, and yeah, he's scoring well.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, and even Kelly.
mhm.
She
Yeah.
was. Well, yeah, also quite deep and
Simple.
compared to
Yeah.
JJ, John Janowicz,
Yep.
he was trying to hook it and it didn't work. So
Yeah.
and he's still struggling because I think he just fell out again of the top 24 because we were expecting him at least in the top 4, and
Okay.
he is in 25th, I think, position at the moment.
Yeah, it looks tough.
So let me see. So that's 297.
From Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he was close then, 297. So
Yeah.
this is it is the highest game then so far.
In the tournament?
Yep. So
Yeah, that's good. He's gonna jump up,
oh,
definitely.
for sure.
Yeah, it's a big game.
And we have another morning blessing. So thank you very much. So yeah, it is Indonesia. It's amazing in the hospitality and the way that they treat us here as bowlers, as guests. Everybody gets a VIP treatment. They take it very serious, Indonesia, the sport of bowling.
Yes. Yeah.
I didn't had the pleasure or the opportunity to be in Singapore. We hope that maybe the World Cup can be in Singapore in the next few years.
Yep. Sometime soon. Yeah.
You know, I don't know if there is any
Hopefully.
AMF center there.
Yeah. Yeah. It was actually held in Singapore a couple of years back. I
Okay.
think in 2005 or 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So now so we're gonna make the change, and we almost finish here. Game number should be game number 3, if I'm not mistaken.
2.
Are we finishing game number 2?
Yeah.
All right. So I thought we already were in game number 3. Doesn't matter. So the more we have. So what is your ultimate goal? Let's say as a not a full-time bowler. Let's say it's not professional. Well, can you call yourself a professional bowler?
I guess
So
so.
what is your let's say your goal from I want within the sooner the better, but what is your now this I really want to win.
A world title.
Yes?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Mhm.
At the World Cup or
World Championships.
Yeah,
Would be the best because we're with the team and everybody like the
yes,
team.
Are you
goal will
meaning
be the
the
best.
master or the whole event? Because it's team, trios, doubles, singles.
Yeah, the team goal
Yeah,
will
huh.
be the best. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we are. I don't know where the next one is. Which country the World Championships will be held? But yeah, it's. But those are tough
Yeah.
because those are not just one event. You have the team. You play trios, I think, as well.
Yes.
in the
Trios,
World-
team of 5.
Yeah. And it's a team of 5 as well. Yeah. So.
Yep.
Lane conditions are going to be very challenging.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you can win that, that's from that's the the crown, let's say, of everything.
Yes.
Another 246. Maycock, okay. So I don't know, some decent scores then.
Quite big scores.
Yes,
this
on
game.
the right and the left, not in front of us. So we can have a look. Actually, what is going on? We have that's the view from above. Quite a neat shot. So this is what the viewers are seeing at home
Oh, okay.
or at work. Yeah, you are watching the other screen. So this is the YouTube. There is a slight delay. So if we say something wrong, they can cut it. So if you mention a ball company or another company of no. But there is a delay because here it is. Let's see. So
Right,
it's
okay.
going. It's going to Los Angeles. The stream where YouTube is coming from, what I understood, and then it's streamed back. So
Okay. That's cool.
so we have Frankie a few more games like this. Yeah. Even if it's a few pins less, he will sign. He will sign for it. So. So who are your favorites? Let's say in the let's start with the women division. So who do you like to see? Let's make a top 5.
I would think Liz Johnson is one of my favorite bowlers.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been very good for a very, very long time, and her game is so simple, and she's always
Very versatile.
Sorry, yeah,
Very versatile.
yeah,
Yes. She's coming from the old, let's say what we call between brackets old school, let's say,
yeah,
and adapted all the way to the modern game. Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
she's always up there,
Yeah.
giving it her best and all that. So
I
yeah,
can't remember
she's-
if she ever played a QubicaAMF World Cup. That's a good question. So people listening, did Liz Johnson ever played for the United States? I know Chris Barnes, Kelly Kulik, and we had
Danielle.
yeah, the lefty,
Shannon O'Keefe.
yeah, Shannon O'Keefe.
Yeah.
We had one, actually a winner as well from a long time ago. Well, there are so many names popping, and but now let's take the 55th edition.
Yeah.
The women that are bowling here. Top three. Your favorite, let's say, who think you think gonna be in the top three? Or make a top four.
Kelly.
Who is that? No.
Kelly Kulik looks good.
Yeah.
Looks very good. Natasha from Malaysia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else?
The Jonan Hee from Korea.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's
yes.
going well. I mean,
yeah.
Koreans are
Yeah. Yeah.
always
yeah.
good.
Yes. So you had the United States, yes, but what is Indonesia? At the local from Indonesia is a bit up and down at the moment, but she was throwing it pretty well. I still has as an outsider Venezuela.
Karen.
Yes.
Yes.
She is dangerous. She has a lot of experience.
Yeah.
So, she can do well. Okay, then with the men.
Francois
Yeah.
from South Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's leading by quite a bit already.
And what about Senior Sloane?
He's doing well.
He's been he came back from an injury, I understood.
Yes,
He was injured.
he went for surgery.
Did you hit him?
No. he went for surgery about 6 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for his knee.
You hit him. Come on.
No,
yes,
I
yes,
didn't. No.
yes. So, so yeah, and he just came back. He's bowling well.
Yeah.
It's the same as Francois. He finished second. Christopher, of course, finished second in Shanghai.
Yeah.
So I think both of them are here with a mission, let's say, to do it one better. They saw the cup. Actually, he's now right in front of us. Chris, you started with a 9.
That's not too bad already.
No. I think to keep it simple and strike 9. Stay away of the washouts and splits.
Yeah.
It's
good strategy.
Yep. Yeah. If how you call it, the games of 240, 160, that doesn't bring you a lot. I actually also with the women had Becky from Australia. She looked real good. Had a good set yesterday. She said she felt very, very, very good on the lanes, better than the first. So he's. And what kind of injury did he have? Because that was smooth. That was really smooth.
Yeah, he's doing well in recovery. So.
Yeah. So, and as well for me, the two-handers.
Yeah.
He is one of the two-handers I would not promote, but what I like because it's simple as well, smooth, not wild. So when it's not wild, you can repeat the shot much easier.
Yep.
So how, if I may ask, how did you met also somewhere? So because he is from Ireland, you are from the Middle East, from Asia. So
yeah.
From Asia. So.
We actually met a couple of tournaments actually.
Bernard is right in front of us, and we can't just see his. We just can see his head. Yeah. Yes, he has.
He's gonna coach Chris now.
Yes, Chris is because you're sitting here, so. So yeah, so where did you meet, if we may ask?
I think I first met him in Shanghai, the last World Cup that we went together.
Okay.
Because before that we haven't really
The
been to
QubicaAMF World Cup?
Yeah, we haven't
Okay.
really been to Europe, so we didn't really cross paths. But yeah, I think that was the first time I've actually seen him or heard of him. Yeah, and then we started talking.
So
a
you
little
were
bit.
represented Singapore there.
Yes.
You threw that the crooks there, I think. Was it the crooks?
The lock.
The lock. Yes,
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 yeah,
yes.
came
And
in
everybody,
third,
and
yeah.
everybody was from. How can she throw that? Because I was there as well. You played very well there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I came in third.
Yes. Yeah. It's everything went well until we had to go upstairs.
Yeah.
That was not.
Not
No.
ideal, but
No, I think
it was a nice setup.
that was a really nice setup.
Yes, it was.
I think they bust about what was it, 3,000 people in
in the stadium.
yes,
right?
in that stadium. Because how they're not gonna fill that stadium up. But yeah, suddenly the doors went open and
Yeah.
everybody
a lot
from
of
outside,
people.
a lot of people. Yeah, it was a nice. I did actually the commentator there as well,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
and yeah, I can remember. Remember the game because you had the left side and the right side in. You had that part in the middle in the bowling in Shanghai.
Yes.
Yeah, you had to come. You came actually in from the machine side of the.
Yes.
And then you had left and right. And I was talking a few times with your coach who was there.
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
Jason.
from
Yes.
yeah, good guy. So from oh man, she's doing good. And you really had some great games there in
Yeah.
Shanghai.
Yeah, if I
so
remember correctly.
yes, yeah. So yeah, that was a good tournament. Yeah, finishing 3. No, okay. So
Yeah.
now you have to wait until the announcement. So how does Singapore qualify for this tournament?
We have roll-off selections. So the guys and girls will bowl a couple of games. I think 10 or 12 games, and then we'll slowly cut from there. And whoever wins the roll-off will get to come.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
It's how QubicaAMF likes to see it. You know, it's a minimum of what is it? I think they prefer. I think a minimum of 24 games. So yeah, for you guys, okay, it doesn't matter what, but I think it's a minimum of 24 games and in an AMF center, preferable. Let's see what Chrissy doing here. Oh. So I think he figured it out 22, but not yet on 21.
Yeah.
So we're waiting for the scores. We have the scores rolling in the back of us, but that's let's say where he is. 8th place. So top 8.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad. So then we just see if the Maltese, yeah, he's still in. If it's updated in 21st. So I'm hoping that that will be for Malta the first time ever that a Maltese bowler will make top 24.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
yes, yeah. And
That's
it's,
very good.
that was close. And yeah, Special Olympics. He's from the Special Olympics, so that's a first. Top 24 will be a first. So yeah, that's like they like to write in the newspaper. 10-pin bowling making history again. So. So yeah, on the ladies' side, of course, you know, Sue Abela, you know, has been there here many times. So I think Sue's highest finish, I think, was sixth place, I think,
Oh,
in
that's good.
Beijing. Yeah, long time ago. But I know Malta has a very good track record. You know. Very good coach. No, I only been there since 2007. But so yeah, you know, she played. She also played the Queens. But you have in the States, you have the big tournament, the Queens.
Yes, correct.
But you also have the also local editions of what they call the Queens, and she played one of them. when I was still working at another company in the United States. You know that it's helping out here as well. So yeah, that's she's been bowling very well. Is now senior, but doing very well.
Yeah, still able to bowl.
Yes.
24 games is
And here it is. Thank you.
all the results.
So we can have a look together. So, oh, there is a little change in the top. So Germany went to second place. Wow, also 234. Wow, France 225 to 43. Let's see what the move was from Canada. Where did he? Oh, he must have done a very bad set then, because with his. Oh, are we reading this correctly? Yeah, 297. Yeah. Still in 47th place.
Yeah, but he made a big jump up.
Well, he need another, a few others than
Yeah.
that.
No, there's
So-
10 more games to go.
Yep. JJ is back in it,
Yep.
so he's quite consistent. 202, 203.
He's hanging in there.
Yeah. He's in and out, in and out.
Yeah.
Let's see what we expected. Let's say what should be in, that's not be in. So well, actually, it's been let's say what's under the mark of 24. It's no surprises, and not from really had to be in there. Canada, yes, Canada, they have good bowlers, so. Of course, England pulled out with an injury, so yeah. And let's see if we have how many Asian countries are now in the top 8.
Ryan in 5th from
Yeah.
Indonesia. Korean in 7th.
Oh, because we only had one after the first day. Oh, look at that! Yeah. Now other top 24, we got
Quite a good
Bahrain,
mix.
Guam, Hong Kong, and then we also have Saudi Arabia.
Singapore is there.
Something that's called Singapore. So Malaysia, and number 24 now is India.
Yeah.
So it's a good mix. You know, we have South Africa leading, and then Oliver Morich from Germany. I think it's his third visit in a row at the AMF World Cup, together with let me see, who else had the three in a row. I think Daniel Wessel from Latvia. I think he also had already 3 now in a row. So okay, so we're gonna have quite a couple of messages. 292. Kelly Kulik should be the favorites. Well, yeah, you can say Kulik. Well, no, she made the right adjustment. Like my co-presenter just mentioned, you know, you have to keep it simple. So, and she did from day one. So, only seen a couple of two-handers bowlers so far. Well, there is one in front of you. You know, we have Herr Sloane. So he is, you know, Christopher Sloane. He is at the moment in 8th position from Ireland. So that's a two-hander. We have a woman lefty two-hander from Turkmenistan.
Oh yeah, I saw.
Yeah. Just started bowling. That's her first major tournament. Doesn't throw it bad. You know, needs a lot of experience, but nice to see them there. Okay. Then we have some people from. Can you read that? Because I don't know. That's.
That's Korean.
Oh, that's Korean.
Yeah.
You see, it's good that she is with me because I will go. I can't read it, so she knows it's Korean. So if you can write in English, please. You know, doesn't have to be perfect. We understand. You know. So I'm also not. I'm from Holland. So isn't that weird? Not but more like my hand's still hurting from last tournament. Okay, now. Then we have the new scoring system puts a premium on the first shot, demanding shot making. Any thoughts? Yeah, yesterday we had a quite a long discussion about the new scoring. Did you ever play the what do you think about it?
Yeah, I played it the last year during Asian Games, right?
Yeah.
Over here, during the Asian Games, it was the new scoring system. So it's kind of.
It's interesting.
Yes, it's very interesting.
Yes, it is. Well, the main thing it is, and oh, he got 3 now. Island after an open, after the baby split.
Yep.
Got 3 now, so needs to keep on pushing. So yeah, it's interesting. The main idea, what I heard from you know, depending on if you have you know 9 strikes, you know, depending where the spare is falling, it's not the same.
Yeah, it's way
so
different.
So they wanted to make it more equal, easier for the non-bowlers to follow, but that is where I draw the line because you know, you can educate the people on the scoring, on the original scoring system, let's say. They make a very valid point that yes, if you have 9 strikes and 1 spare, and depending where the spare is, should be the same points. So yeah, it's time will tell. It's the Roger Creamer yesterday, of course, also a veteran, let's say, in the industry like me. He said, well, I'm a traditionalist, and he can see the plus and the minus, but you know, he is there to, you know, try to develop the sport. So we will see. So we have. So I hope we made that clear. Who is that lady in the announcer booth? Who is the lady in the announcer booth? Well, say it again. Wait,
Hi.
wait, 1 moment. Yes. There you go. There's the camera. So say it again.
Hi everyone, my name is Bernice Lim and I'm from Singapore. I represent Singapore in the national women's team.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been bowling for quite a while.
So she is full-time on the Singapore team. So she's taking a little break at the moment after a very busy 2019.
Yep.
So then we have hi Robert, how is it going, Robert? Okay. They're chatting between themselves. Tell me who you're rooting for. Yes, Holland, great country. It's a country of love. Yeah, back in the 60s, baby. Yes. Holland, Nederland. So then we have Total Energy, Hermano, Vamos. Yeah, okay, Mr. Lee, go strike. Okay, now that's better.
Now he
That's
translated it
now
to
that is
English.
better.
Yeah.
That is better. So, hello there, Bernice. I hope I spelled it right.
Yep, you did. Hi.
So they actually spelled it wrong on the World Cup, on the newsletter.
Did they?
Yasmin. I think they called you Yasmin. not Bernice. Or if am I mistaken? Google, please. No, we will find that out. But yeah, Bernice, of course, bronze medal winner with the team. So now, of course, let's see. That's 4. So he's picking it up.
Yep.
So let's see. And even the bowler from Hungary, you know, he is still up there. You know, he started with the front 5, spare, split, spare, and he is still somewhere in the. Oh, sorry, Bulgaria. It's Bulgaria. He is in. Yeah, he's in 10th position. Yeah, he is in 10th position. He was leading.
The first day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's a little bit of an orthodox style, they call it, but effective. So, coming to an end, game number 3. We see a little bit more stringing strikes, but let me see that I don't make the mistake again with England, that I see that the 0-0s are like strike from far above. Oh no, he's that's to the left of us. Good shot there from Korea. Let's see, that's Slovenia was just a bit in front of that one. So even here that Kosteric, I think he bowls in the United States, the guy here from Slovenia. I think he's bowling for one of the colleges in the United States. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, yes. What a great shot that was. Come on, Chris. Yeah, put his finger up there. Yeah, well, it counts.
Yeah, strike
You know,
is a strike.
so strike is a strike.
Yeah.
We're not, you know, it's not about the beauty contest at the moment and that you did everything correctly. You can that during practice. So when you're in Singapore, how many? Let's go over. Let's say your daily schedule. What? So you get up at what time?
Well, it depends. Generally, we train about 3 hours a day on lanes, 2 to 3 hours a day, and then we go to the gym afterwards on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
The gym is on.
The gym?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 times a week.
3 times a week.
3 times a week.
Mhm.
But you bowl 5 times a week.
Yes, Monday to Friday.
Monday to Friday in
Yeah.
the morning, 3 hours.
Mhm.
Okay, so let's say school. We have we have 2 hours. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
close. No, it's just it's wow, nice conversion. Now let's see if that that slow motion thing is still working, because let's watch that that one of Slovenia here. So come on. Very low backswing. Ooh, he just got that one there. But again, spare is a spare. So yeah, so training, and that's then 5 days a week of bowling, 3 times a week gym, and
Yep.
the gym is for how many hours?
1.5
1.5.
around there. Yeah.
And it's what? It's cardio or weights or
Yeah, it depends.
or
Like there'll be
everything
one
like
day-
a mix.
Yeah, one day will be like cardio, and then the other 2 days will be weight training. Yeah.
And weight. And what is the what you train the most with weights?
Mostly legs.
Legs.
Back.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
back is very important. Yeah, and some upper body.
Okay, listeners, are you hearing this? Yes.
Yeah.
No, but it's very important to have your back muscles at legs.
Legs, yeah.
That's your foundation. That you're stable at the foul line. I also find we also do a lot of flexibility.
Yep.
It has to be modern. The modern game is completely different than the old days, let's say.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
like I always say, I like to see the foot completely still at the foul line before the ball comes. That compared to the old style, that the sliding foot was in the same direction, came as the same as the ball. So it was like sliding and throwing the ball, and now it's just foot stops and then the ball comes.
Yep.
So it's a completely different feeling, different timing, different muscles, and so yeah, it's with the modern technology, it's a must to have a gym repertoire in the doing that in a week, because I'm not a great fan of running, because that's a little bit too much. Jogging, okay.
Cycling?
Cycling is very good. Swimming, because
Yeah.
swimming, of course, you use your own, the resistance of the water is just
Yeah.
enough to get a good workout.
Yeah.
So we are fortunate that we are very close to the sea. So we're surrounded by the sea. So,
So you
it
swim
doesn't
in the
matter.
sea? Do you swim in the sea?
Yes. But we have to have the report of the jellyfish.
Oh, right.
Because
yeah.
sometimes it's just too much. And I don't know if you ever been bitten by a jellyfish.
No, but
No? Oh,
it looks bad.
It's not nice.
Yeah.
This is not nice. It's really not nice. So let's see what's it. William Penn University. Yes, thank you. Yes, I know he was. He balls. Dennis, I don't know. Just lucky. Caught this ready to turn in. Yes, it is. I thought Kelly Kulik is a pro, not an amateur. Yes, it's not anymore completely amateur. It's open for everybody, as long as they dedicate a tournament for this event. And I think the team trials in the United States are the winner of the trials in the United States. The winner of the trials will represent USA at the QubicaAMF World Cup. So it's not that they can pick and send. It's done on the trial. So yes, and it's at the moment with every sport. It's let's see. Oh yeah, he's striking out. So maybe you have to stay here for a little bit longer.
He doesn't need any more coaching.
Or you did your job very well. So yeah, it's with another strike to 258. So he must be very pleased with that one. So that was certainly. Let's see. Let me see how far. Let's say if there is a lot of 28, 92, 29, 35. Yeah, it could be that he is. Will jump up a place or two. So that will be good. So yeah, it's interesting. So are you familiar also with Malaysia? What they have the similar setup as in Singapore, or are you like what we have in Europe? In Europe we have Finland and Sweden.
Okay.
They can't stand each other.
Oh.
No. I mean, they rivalry. For us in bowling, it's Finland and Sweden. That's always very, very strong. With the Dutch, it's in the football. Holland and Germany. So you have also from the rivalry between, let's say, Singapore and Malaysia. From really okay, come on, this is not gonna happen. It's Malaysia.
I don't think we have rivalry with any particular country.
No, but I mean it in a positive way.
Yeah, I guess so. Like, yeah.
You
I
know.
would think us, Singapore and Malaysia.
Yeah, because those are, from Asia, like dominating countries. I know Korea is
Yeah.
coming up very quick.
Malaysia, the women's team,
Yeah.
very strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and also back the routinier in Malaysia is back on the team. Guess who is the best Malaysian bowler?
The women,
Yeah.
Charlene.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she's been away and recently came back.
Oh yeah,
but
yeah. She stopped for a while.
Charlene came back, but very strong.
Mhm.
You know. So again, you
Yeah.
can see the age. As long as you stay fit, you know, it's as long as all the muscles doing. Then we have, let me see, I thought Carol was a pro, not an amateur. Is it one male and one female from each country? Yes, correct. It's one male and one female. The only competition or world competition is the, it's actually called the World Singles Championship.
Yep.
There are two girls
Two
and two
each.
women.
Mhm.
Sorry, two girls or two women
Two
and
women.
and two
Yeah.
men. So yeah, it's okay. Thank you for the compliment. Finland and Sweden hate each other. No, it's not hate. It's
Healthy competition.
yes, it's a healthy rivalry between the teams. You know, they don't want. It's like a football derby, you know, between the two local clubs. Like I said before, the Dutch football team against the team of Germany. That's always, you know, they want to win it. No, it's good sportsmanship. But some countries and even with some players, even in your local league, you have from if I'm gonna play him or I'm gonna play her. You know, I really want to go for it. You know. So yes, no, there is no hate. There is no place of hate in bowling, and especially here. Here it's amazing, and yeah, it's cold, huh?
Here. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
I was thinking as well to get the jacket out as well because I'm feeling that I'm gonna get a little cold here. Friendly rivals are the best. Yep, that's exactly. They bring out the best in some bowlers. Yeah, it does.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, so that's how it's supposed to be. I hate my neighbor. His dog won't shut up. Yeah, yeah. That's a different story. That's a different story. But it's not the neighbor. It's the dog. So you have to, you know, talk to the dog. So yeah, it's finishing here. Scotland try to get a double in the 10th frame. Got it. So he a possible 221 if he strikes out. So yeah, great. Let's see what JJ is doing. Oh, JJ again. I don't know. I do not understand this. I know JJ from the States. I worked 7 years with him.
Mhm.
Great bowler, winner of the Eagle. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think also gold medalist, all event medalist in the Americans. I don't know how many medals he won, and just can't figure it out. Well, there is only one way to find out and get him on the live stream, hopefully later on, and see if he is if he wants to explain what really goes on. Could be that he has an injury. I know Kelly Kulik has a stomach bug.
Oh,
Yes,
really?
yes. I saw her this morning at 6 o'clock. She was already at trying to eat a little bit, she said, because last night it was not a good night for her. So she had some satay.
Oh.
But apparently she said I went to the same place, and but let me see, I have to.
So yep, they are moving 8 lanes each
Yep,
game.
yep.
Left moves left, right moves right.
Correct.
Yes, Sam Cooley is bowling. He is currently.
I think he's shut up on the. He's somewhere
Yeah.
in the middle.
Now he is ninth.
Ninth place now. Okay.
Before this game. Yeah, he's moving up.
So yeah, he's right in front of us.
Yep, he's moving
So
into
he's
the
gonna,
live stream
yeah,
chair.
he's gonna move up here. So that will be interesting to see. Let's see what we have. I'm still trying to download the videos from this morning. I made a video of the SWAT team of Indonesia every morning at 6:15. There is a SWAT team that goes around the building and inside the bowling with the dogs,
Oh, okay.
sniffer dogs,
Right,
and that.
yeah.
So they line up here in front of the parking, at the entrance. They do their little parade. The chief says a few words, then they go in, and then after that, half hour after that, is the security time for the security and volunteers. They line up here, and I made a video of that, and I try to upload it, but we use the.
There's a lot of police and security
Yes,
over here.
yeah. Well, it's they not want to take any chance, and it's not that it's not safe. It's pretty safe out here, but they
Better
just
to
don't.
be safe.
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know, so as well, you know, normally always have to take the equipment away, and then in the next day we have to try to find the same spot with the cameras and that. No, here we can just leave everything, and you know, we find it the way how we left it the night before. So yeah, it's my compliments. Actually, yesterday the head of police of the South Sumatra division came with some people, some police officers and generals, and a one-star general, and we had a two-star general yesterday. I don't know if you've seen that. They came here to visit, so you know, they coming as well. They really enjoyed the bowling. So even the coolie, not American, I still like his style. Yes, yes. It's a little bit my style that I teach a bit at the academy in Malta. It's always keep everything inside. You know, don't try go with the arm and the hand to the outside, but keep it always nice inside. And the more you go inside, the more the hand goes inside. So that's basically in a nutshell. And I can say that because Europe is asleep.
Well, it's 5 a.m. Right?
Yeah,
5 a.m.,
yeah. Yeah, I have this computer on probably the other one as well. Yes, yeah, they both on European, Central European time, because everything is been set up in Europe with the streaming. So if I gonna change the time here, then I'm in trouble. So I already had the screen of death, let's say, when I started here. So that was I don't know if you don't know what that is. The screen of death. It's when Windows crashes. You get the blue screen with not with the smiley, but it's called the screen of death. So when that happened, my God, I got nervous. I said, no, why does it happen now here in Indonesia? Okay, we have this computer as a backup, but you know, this is the big daddy, and but it was my fault. I just had this is what's called a fire wire. It was not plugged in correctly.
Oh, okay.
So that was very interesting. So let me see what else. I haven't been able to watch a lot of the event, but it's carrying a big issue out there. Yes. Again, it's we have almost new. I think it's a tournament set that's probably last time it was used was when you were bowling here during the Asian Games. So
Last
after
August.
after that they take them out and put them away, so they almost brand new. So that doesn't help for the let's say the corner pins. Then of course you have the oil pattern that is pretty tricky. It's very. I think it's one of the fairest conditions we had in the past couple of years. There is room for everybody, but there is no free. How they call it? There is no free hook. So it's not go left, swing it to the right, and let it go back. Then. Oh, listen. No, Europe is still awake. Okay. Or still awake, or just awake, or just woke up. So good morning to Frode Olausen. From where are you? Looks like maybe Scandinavia, maybe, or Germany. What is it? So sorry, I had some work to do. I'm rooting for Derek from the Bahamas. Yeah, he's doing quite not too bad. It's he's up. He's been here for but 167, 192. You know, we hope that they can get that 50-lane bowling center remodeled in the Bahamas, so we can go there. So yeah, what I was saying about the conditions, the lane pattern plays pretty tricky. Then, of course, on top of it, I don't know if what you can say about it. You throw urethane?
Not very often. No.
Okay, so so here, of course, the boys like to throw the urethane.
Yeah.
Now,
a lot of urethanes going down.
Since the 1992 rule is in place that the original urethane, like the hammer, black hammer, blue hammer, they cannot be used anymore because it was manufactured before 1992.
Yep.
So now they have to use the new ones, but the new ones are actually not urethane. They still soaking oil. So if you have, if somebody has want to make the test, you can do it. We're still here for a couple of days. Oh no, Norway. Okay. Yeah, we need a few bowling centers. Okay. Well, yes, Norway. All right. So good morning, Norway. And if you take a black hammer or a blue hammer, an original one, and take pitch black, Chris just comes here on the side. Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. Good game. So. Oh, yeah. You finished. You finished the game with 253. Very good. We were watching. So we said, shall we let her go back coaching, or should we keep her here? No, she's doing a great job. You know. So yeah, the new blue hammer soaks up oil. Well, just make the test. So take some lane oil. And you know, take the original one and take the new one, put it, and see if the same amount of oil is there with after a half hour. Now there is, I think on YouTube there is some of that. So what we say here, purple hammer is an insane urethane. Yes, it is, but here it is. Why it is here insane? Only for 2 games. After 2 games, it's soaked with oil, so it doesn't do the job anymore. So when you move inside, it's not going to come around the corner. And with the rules, you cannot resurface the ball, so they have to change to another ball. But then when they move inside, they cannot use throwing it to the gutter because there is the out of bounds. So they have to go quite direct. Actually, JJ now, for the first time, I see him moving the break point a little bit in. So if they had only urethane with them, I would have done, you know, 3 urethanes, all send them up, use 3 games, and then take it out, and then put a fresh one, and then another fresh one. Because here the rule is you cannot you can only touch the surface before the practice, not even during the practice. As soon as the whistle goes, practice is on, you're not allowed to touch the bowling ball. So that's also for a JJ and for the ones who play on the PBA, like Sam Cooley played the PBA, are still on the PBA. South Africa, Francois. It's a completely different environment.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not like okay, well, it doesn't hook up 500 on it, and here we go again. So, and Francois was one of the first one to say, okay, urethane is not working anymore. Have to go inside. The ride is out of bounds. So try something easy to the pocket. Kelly Kulik does it. You see a lot of bowlers that makes the high scores are bowling that way. So it looks like we're gonna have a change.
Yeah,
Because
the lane broke down.
the lane broke down or something happened. So lane number 21. So hello again. Whoa, USA. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, it's. I hope you can understand. And I think that as well. That I don't know what you think about it. That like JJ has so much experience, but he doesn't have the experience what's happening here. He is used to the American zone rules and regulations, and so when he came here, it's a completely different world. It's like for like Francois from South Africa, it's the opposite. He is not as good at the PBA as he is here in Europe. It's just two different worlds. So I hope I explained that a little bit that you can understand it, but make the test. Urethane is taking over the world. Yeah, well, just wait, not for long. And then also we got the new regulations coming up with the weight and the 3 ounce here. It's both rules are in play, so you can play here with the 3 ounce side weight and without balance hole, or 1 ounce with the balance hole. So then of course you got the new rules coming then with the two-handed. So it's I think they're trying to get it more in line.
See what time I finished my game.
Tell me.
What time he
Can you
finished?
guys see when we finished or when I finished my game? Around
The
what
time? The time? Yeah.
Maybe in comments or something. You go. You go.
You still yeah? Okay. Well, we're just helping Chris here out to monitor what's oh, that's more than 15 minutes ago, Chris. So that's warming up.
No, they told us no practice.
Well,
Keep going. More.
20 minutes.
okay. All right. Well, let's hope. Well, if they're gonna say something, it was you, wasn't me. So it will take a little bit to, I think, to come back. Oh, let's. We have to. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, there it is. So yeah, I understand. Thanks for the thank you. Bring back rubber. Yeah, but that's the same. It's. The thing is that the chemicals of today, or let's say the chemicals of the old days, are not allowed anymore to be used in the modern days now. So it's all different chemicals. So if they will make now what was in the old days when I was wearing shorts and sexy, that was called the Manhattan Rubber Hook Control C, or the there was another one from the other company, LT48. Those were bowling balls. I don't think you can make those nowadays with the same chemicals. So everything has been changed. Yeah, we've been seeing that. I don't know which lane they are going, but they should get some practice because it's more than 10 minutes.
I think it's 1 and 2.
Are they going to 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So bring back rubber. Yes, I see him now. It's bowling good today. Singapore strike. Good, very good. Bulldog in the zone. Dean. Okay, all right. So Neymar. Okay, Neymar Jr. Okay, all right. The Neymar. So, yeah, so we're waiting. Actually, now we have to quite wait on lane 21 and 22 is out. I don't know if they fix it for now, but we got some interesting stuff here in front of us. We have Guam, I think. Yeah, is 3 strikes 9.
We're not getting any practice.
Uzbekistan.
Tournament decision, though. No practice.
Uzbekistan, double strike 9 miss strike. So let's see, Bermuda, Hub Bermuda. That was not so long ago on the chat. So he is having the first 4. Yes, the Manhattan rubber bowling ball. I threw the hook control C, and I can't remember what the green one was. You also had you had the black one, but you also had the Manhattan rubber. Yeah, I'm talking about USA. What the hell are you talking? It was a green one, so I think it was a C or an E or a D. I don't know. So in those days we had rubber and plastic, you know. So. Oh, Singapore just went gutter. So yeah, that can happen. He also doesn't look too old. The guy from how old is he? From Singapore?
15.
15?
Yep.
Whoa, so we have 2 15 years older. We have then Singapore, the girl from Slovenia is 15. Oh, that is much better. So, like nothing happened. So we're just waiting for the update after 3 games. So, but, yeah, so as long as where Chris was playing, as long as they don't finish, they cannot update the scores. I think.
Yeah.
So
I think they're
it
just
will take
done.
will take a little bit. So yeah, if you have other questions here for Bernice from Singapore, professional bowler from Singapore, taking it easy here in Indonesia. So yeah, looks like the lane is back on 21-22 because Hong Kong, Australia, what is that?
And they were saying there's no practice.
No, Indonesia. No, let's go straight.
Yeah.
Straight up. So Sam Cooley has to stay cool. Well, it looks like Hong Kong didn't have a problem with that. He smacked it right in the pocket. Oh, Bermuda has after 4 the 9. So, well, it's easy spare. Should be. And he did. So this it's Bulldog. Seen a few gutter balls in the out of yes. It is there is a out of bounds and yeah. Okay,
Yep.
if you play the outside, yeah, that can happen. You know, a little mistake and yeah, that's it. So I meant the black Manhattan rubber. Yeah, a good one. I thought he did. Okay, there is here a question for you. They want to come over to Singapore. What are great events to bowl in Singapore?
Well, we have the Singapore Open, that is open to all international players.
And the date, if you
It's
Plus,
normally,
minus.
yeah, normally around June, May, June period. Every year.
so that's a Singapore Open.
Yes. that is.
Any other big ones?
No, not really. Like we have the Singapore Nationals, but that's
Yeah,
just
no,
for
okay,
the
that's locals.
yeah, for the locals. So the only international tournament would be Singapore Open.
So in June, so that goes together with our tournament in Malta, the Malta Open. That's like the 17th. I think now it's on the 17th of June. You know, for a week. It's a fun tournament. So yeah, so that answered then your question. So start looking for a trip to Singapore. So around June.
Yep.
So what else is interesting there then except then bowling? What you can say? Okay, that's a must visit when you are in Singapore.
We have the Marina Bay Sands. It's actually famous for the infinity pool at the rooftop.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I've seen that at the Formula One Grand Prix.
Yes,
It's
correct.
with like 2 towers with a with a swimming
three
pool. on
towers
top.
and
Yes.
then
Did nobody
infinity pool.
jumped off from that?
No.
No.
There's
It
like
looks-
lifeguards and security. and
Okay.
everything, so
Because if you want, you can take a jump, free jump.
yeah, but that's one of the iconic
Yes.
structures in Singapore.
yeah.
Yeah.
And is there a lot of difference also food-wise, let's say between Indonesia and Singapore?
Not really. Like we have a lot of cuisines at home, so like
you have cuisines from all over
all
the
over.
area.
yeah, even like Western
So
as well.
give me
so
a typical Singapore breakfast.
breakfast.
Yes. Let's start with breakfast.
Okay. Well, some people would like to have bihun. Have bihun, you know, like the noodles
Yeah,
for breakfast.
I had that this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's quite similar here
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then lunch, or they don't do lunch?
Yeah. We do lunch.
Yeah.
Well, you can have chicken rice.
Yeah.
We're quite famous
Yeah.
for chicken rice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
Or like there's a dish called laksa as well. Yeah.
laksa.
Yeah, it's like
Oh, that's for the European. Sounds like okay, lactose. No, no,
no,
okay,
it's like
but
noodles
Uh-huh.
with like a coconut
Oh, wow.
spicy broth. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They have here some. Let me see. Maybe you will say, oh yeah. So I like to try the. It's called misela. This is Indonesian. Yeah, it's all like a broth
Yeah.
with noodles and some fresh vegetables,
Right.
hard-boiled egg.
Kind of similar.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that I had that for breakfast. So that was pretty good. So also spicy food in Singapore.
Yeah. And then we're famous for chili crab as well.
Chili crab.
Yeah. Crab.
Can I have some chili crab, please?
Yeah.
Yeah. Crab meat.
Yes.
Yes.
Like actual
Not crab, but crab meat.
Like
Yes.
actual
Yeah.
crab. Yeah.
So yeah, it's interesting because you know, to go there bowling and me at, you know, I like to, you know, try some things, let's say food wise. So yeah, it's I've been through that through the breakfast there are tables there going to the Indonesian side where people say, well, what the hell is he doing there? But yeah, it's quite good. And for me, the digestion
Yep.
is for me better with the Asian food than like well, they don't have bacon here, but sausages and baked beans and you know, fried eggs, and said, oh yes, okay, we have the update. So Right, then anybody in a tournament just throwing little belly shots. Yes. Unless you have a belly for me, that will be a big belly, of course. But I was on Badger, so pretty short. No, it's 41 feet. So, yeah, you're right. It's Badger 52. Yeah, 52. No, here it's 41. I love Singapore food. Well, as a 16-year-old Singaporean, yeah.
Singapore is a food heaven.
Yes, yeah. Well, so here we go.
Okay.
So, yep. So here's the score. So let's see what Chris did. Chris made a move. Yep. Yeah.
To 6.
Yeah, he went in 6th place. Finland back in 2nd. So Germany went to 3rd again. Kuwait still there. Indonesia, what I said. So Latvia still there. So yeah, it's a very, very good mix there in the top 24. Philip Kropetta from Malta still holding there in 20th place. But let me see where it is, Malta. So yeah, you know what I said to him, stay out of trouble.
Yep.
195, 200, and that, should be okay.
Yep.
Because I don't think it will go to the 200. It will stay at the 189, 199 average.
Yeah.
Janowicz went down again. Is now the bubble.
Yep.
So my God, I'm really gonna have him on the live stream. He needs to explain himself. What the hell is going on? Even on this game here, he's playing on lane 17 and 18.
Yeah.
65 in the 4th game. I think you can see the. We're streaming in full HD. So if you can't see it, make sure that your laptop or your TV is. There is a little setting at the bottom of the screen that you can make sure that it's set in full HD and not on 720 but on 1080, so you can see the scores. So yeah, I still don't have words for it. I still don't understand it. Did you guys see the story about the parrot in London stuck on a roof and is yelling? I'm trying to get it down. Okay, and that has to do with bowling. So okay, well, whoop. That's no place for that. So yeah, keep the questions coming, not the one that was I just deleted, but we can be funny, but keep it bowling or sport orientated or whatever. So let's see what is the cut at the moment. It's 29.76. But we still have around. Well, I will go here. No, we have to go up now because this is game 4. So I think somewhere around here. So the top 45. They can still get in that top 24. It's pretty close.
Yeah.
The only one that has quite a good lead is Francois.
Yeah.
Even with a game of 172 in the 3rd, he just bowled 172. He's still, what is it? Yeah, 200 pins.
200 pins, yeah.
200 pins ahead.
From 2nd.
Yeah. So, so 2 more games, and let's see if he can do another interview. Yeah, as Robert, I took that away. So. Had nothing to do with the bowling, so and one more like that and Ollie will be banned. So if Robert wants to communicate with Ollie, then use your private messaging. So yeah, so the women will start local time here at 3 o'clock. So yes, correct. So we can actually. Well, I don't know if she is ready in, but I can ask to see if she is walking around, and of course, if she is already here, we can ask Stephanie Martins from Brazil to have a few words. So we'll give you okay. So yeah, see if you can see her. Of course, looks like the. A new bus of women bowlers just came in. So yeah, if you want to. So thanks for being on, and it was interesting to hear how you do it there in Singapore. Wish you good luck.
Thank you.
And
Thanks so much.
go do some good coaching. All right, thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
you.
Thank you. So yeah, that was an interesting chat with Bernice from Singapore. Professional bowler from Team Singapore, bowled last year at the in the United States on the Pro Tour, Ladies Pro Tour. Highest finish was 6. Last year as well, bronze medal win in the Asian Games in the team in this center. So yeah, it's. Oh well, they're making a good chance, Singapore. We are at the end of game 4. It's going to be quite a bit of a wait here in front of us because of 21 and 22 started a bit later. So it's Bernice. Oh yes, this was Bernice giving some information about how they train, what they do in Singapore. It's on the bowling scene, a country that is always there at the top. So I hope you enjoyed that interview. And oh yes, Bernice. Oh my God. Yep, it's her. Why? Well, she is here on a holiday. She just flew from Singapore here. It's only an hour and a half by plane. So her boyfriend is her boyfriend from Ireland, Christopher Sloane, is here as well. So he is bowling now on what is it, 15-16. So she combines a few things here. Singapore always trains. Yeah, they training 5 days a week and bowling, and also 3 times a week in the gym. So you want to beat that, so you have to do the same. So what ball is the bowler on lane 19-20 throwing? Okay, which country? So yeah, we have a view. The camera has a good view, but we are sitting a little bit low, so I'm looking against the back of the bowlers. So I think that's from Guam is a purple hammer. Looks like it. It looks urethane. So. That's a great shot there for Bermuda. Yep, 10-18. So yeah, it's slowly to an end, and let's have to get that. So. Well, somebody is happy. Yeah, so it's slowly it's coming to an end for this game. So is so if Dom is hearing me, if you can come to the live stream table, so appreciate it, because I have to make a little stop. So hello Roger, good morning. Very good. So okay, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. So wait a minute. So yeah, that was Roger. That I had him here on the live stream yesterday, and he said, "Oh man, I got some really good comments on my phone. So a lot of good messages." So he said, "I don't mind doing that again." So yeah, it's okay, you know, whenever you want. So he has an appointment later on. So he said, "Can I come tomorrow on the live stream?" I said, "Yeah, sure, why not?" So tomorrow we have then Roger Creamer again. On the live stream. So we have, like I said before, he's been on yesterday. Of course, Roger Creamer, he's the the director of international relations and sports development of QubicaAMF worldwide. So yeah, he's been here with us, and you know, representing the QubicaAMF family here. So yeah, so he will be on tomorrow. So while they make the move here, let's see if we can load up from the Bahamas. That was quite a good shot. So we have as well from upstairs the data. So here should be the data coming from the shot of the Bahamas. So that should be yeah. So 22, 18, and 10. So that was a lovely shot there. So that was his data. So we know Bernice, that's her name, and I didn't catch it. I can go to sleep now. Well done, American. Nice game, So well, that was Bermuda. Yeah, good shot. So we just finished off with him on the slow motion and the stats cam. So good night. That's Bermuda. Yeah, that's your boy. So probably you can tell him and write down when it was. So when he is finished, you can tell him from, oh, you know, go to this minute and this minute, you will see yourself in slow motion on the QubicaAMF stats cam. You can also see the lane pattern, and as you can see, he plays it correctly. So, and then you can also understand the out of bounds. So have a good look at that. I think it was my boys from the Bahamas. Yes. Yeah. So yeah. So. Yes, South Africa, of course, can start because they were lucky that the draw that will be. But after this game, they must wait probably a bit because of the move, but still a few games. A few frames to go. The 17-18 is in the 10th frame. 13-14 just starts now the 10th frame. 21 and 22 because of the little breakdown that they had. So, well, they catched up quite a bit, so they're starting the 9th frame, so not too bad. There is plenty of time. So the girls don't start until 3 o'clock. So we still have over 3 hours. So Bermuda is moving up to the board. Some facts and Henry is banned money from the century. Okay, we have.
Let's see.
Hello, Australia. So, I will. You want to sit here or?
No, I'm okay here.
Yeah. So, South Africa can commentate here the shot here. Let me just get this, take that away. So, yep.
Have a seat.
So,
we good?
Yep.
Welcome to the booth. Have you done a bit of commentary before? Oh, we're going to get
No,
going to
never.
show us on stream. Our friend from South Africa. Hi. Just a quick wave.
Aye.
So how have you bowled so far?
Very disappointing. Nowhere near what I normally bowl in South Africa, but hopefully today will be a better
Is there
day.
any reason for that, do you think? Just not executed good shots, or?
I don't know, yesterday I just couldn't find my rhythm. Day one wasn't too bad. Yesterday I was like a spray painter.
Like a spray painter. And whereabouts in South Africa do you bowl?
I bowl in Johannesburg.
Oh, okay, yeah. Big centre, that one. Is it one of Guy's centres?
No.
No.
It's Northcliffe Bowl. They've held the the singles jams there before. Our Guy centres don't have many leagues. Before I used to bowl in his one centre, they stopped the league.
Right.
And then I moved to KZN, bowled there for 3 years and then came back to Johannesburg.
Ah, cool. How long have you been bowling?
Oh, I started bowling back in the 80s, stopped bowling for about 10 years, went back and bowled and stopped again, and now I'm just bowling, having fun.
Yeah, it's hard to drop in and drop out. It's hard to stay out of it for too long, really, isn't it?
I'm an outdoors person and very involved in other sport. So
Okay, which sports?
I play, I used to play a lot of netball, I cycle, I swim.
All right, so yeah,
And
multi-talented.
Yeah. I love my mountain bike.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Downhill or just cross country?
Well, no, not downhill, cross country, and
Yeah.
mountain biking is more uphill than downhill.
Getting a lot of love already. Robbie Govender, welcome Debbie. Hope the bowling better today. Stephen Eckermans, hello Debbie.
Stephen's my cycling partner. His wife Ursula. We bowl against one another, and Stephen and I cycle together.
Ah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And your countryman's doing quite well at the minute, isn't he?
Oh, he's bowling like a champ. I couldn't have asked for a better bowling partner.
He's a fantastic bowler
Yeah.
to start with. It's not a surprise to see him where he is, but
Yeah, he's a fantastic bowler.
nice guy as well.
He's a nice guy. I was a bit nervous coming out here because he's a professional bowler, but he's treated me like I'm one of his mates, and introduced me to lots of people and never made me feel like I'm alone here.
No,
which is great. He's
it's,
wonderful.
it's one tournament though that you're never really alone. You
Yeah.
sometimes have to come on your own, and you've got to mix.
Yeah.
Basically, you've got to talk to somebody. Can't go a whole week without talking to anybody.
Yeah.
It does help when your own teammates talk to you.
Oh, he's bowling like a champion.
He is. He's a class act. I'm kind of hoping and praying that he doesn't lead it all the way through and then lose it like we had last year with Kyle Troop. He led it from pretty
Really?
much the early days,
Yeah.
and then he lost it in the last game to Sam. But it must be heartbreaking to kind of lead it for that long and then not win it.
Well, when we bowled the tournament to come here, I led from the beginning, and when we got to the end result, the step ladder, I thought, I'm going to slip up here, but luckily I didn't.
Didn't you win it?
To Stephen Eckerman's wife that I was most scared of. 'Cause
Yeah.
she pulls the strikes out the hat, and
You've earned your place. Everybody earns their place
Yeah.
here. Your first World Cup?
yes,
Yeah. Had you played qualify before and come close? Or
no, never.
All right, so you were just in straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first time, boom, straight in there.
In fact, the last 2 years I haven't bowled any scratch tournaments. I've bowled the senior tournaments all the time
Uh-huh.
because bowling, there aren't many ladies in South Africa.
Yeah.
So you're bowling up with the men all the time, and the likes of Fran and got some really good,
Yeah,
Robbie
it takes some
Govender
beating,
and
doesn't it?
Quinton.
Yeah.
So I find it's more competitive to be in the seniors.
Yeah, I've got some good players in South Africa over the years. Guy Kaminsky as well.
Yes.
And
I started bowling with Ann Jacobs, who won the 1994 World Cup
yeah.
in Mexico. Her and I started in handicap, moved up to scratch, and but then I stopped the year after she won, and focused on netball.
Yeah.
Netball's my passion.
Netball.
Yeah.
It's getting very popular in the UK at the moment, is netball. So they've got a league and everything and big championships and stuff. A lot of people go to watch it. Bira from Brazil says, I went to 15 World Cups and my favourite country to go to was South Africa. Nice people, wonderful hotel, and an unforgettable
that's-
safari.
I agree, it's a great country.
I think everybody kind of loved going to South Africa. I remember seeing the photographs at the time. They were all going to see the lions and everything else. And
My son, he stays in White River, which is right there by the Kruger National Park. And my grandkids, it's amazing to see them growing up always in the park, out in the country.
see, I would be scared to go to South Africa and go swimming. 'Cause
Why?
You've got great white sharks in the sea, haven't you? They're big fish. It would terrify me if I thought there were a shark in the water with me. But I'm sure it's not that bad.
No.
You can go to beaches that are fairly safe, obviously.
Yeah. I don't swim in the sea a hell of a lot, but I do a lot of open water swimming. But,
Have you ever had a run-in with a shark or seen them close up?
when I've done scuba diving, but that was in Mozambique.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah. I don't know how I'd deal with that. It's the fastest I've ever swum anywhere, probably. If you've got any questions for Debbie while she's here, please send them in if you want to wish her luck or anything. What position are you at the moment?
No, we don't want to talk about
Okay.
that one. 54th, I think it is.
You're in the field?
Yeah.
Oh, 55 at 55 would be interesting. 55th World Cup and finish 55th.
No.
It's basically enjoy it, innit, really? And
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you've come to enjoy it more than you've come to win it. In the experience, have you found Indonesia so far? People are so friendly, aren't they?
The people are friendly. I've done a lot of travelling and just want to get out there and see things, and,
Yeah.
and you're limited to the hotel and the bowling centre.
Have you not had a chance to go out anywhere yet?
Well, they
Any
also
excursion?
they don't recommend you go unless you have group people with you.
Yeah.
So
I think we've got Friday morning off, Friday morning for prayers, so I think we've all got time to go do something if there's...
then I'll definitely be out there doing something.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what we can see in Palembang.
There's nothing nicer than traveling and meeting people. I've been bowling with a lady from Barbados, and this morning we sat and chatted for about an hour and a half at breakfast. So
you've got an invite now. Yeah, you've got an invite. That's the thing about the World Cup. You meet somebody and then you end up going to the country and, oh, I'll come and see you. It's just an excuse to go to the Bahamas or to wherever else. So how many countries have you travelled to? Lots and lots and lots? Or any?
Probably been to about 28.
28?
Yeah.
Is there anywhere you've not been that you would love to go to?
South America.
Yeah?
Anywhere in South America. I've been to all the other continents, and I haven't been to the Scandinavian countries, but South America appeals to me.
Yeah, I've been to Venezuela myself. My wife's Venezuelan actually, so I've been there a few times. It's a lovely country. And again, really friendly people, and yeah, it's nice to be there. Nice and hot as well. Not like this kind of hot. It's humid and a bit wet to a degree.
South Africa is quite hot, but not nearly as humid. You've got
like a
Durban,
dry heat.
Yeah, Durban. If you're down there, it's quite humid.
Do you get seasons in South Africa?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very much so. At the moment, we are going into summer, or in summer now, and it gets rather hot.
Ah. Okay.
And in Joburg, you have all your storms, thunderstorms in the evenings, things like that. But yeah, it's good.
Yeah. You never thought of living anywhere else in the world? You just love living in South Africa?
I love South Africa. At one stage, I was keen to move to New Zealand, but I've got family.
Yeah. So Fran at the moment, in front of us doing well. We've on the front four. Is that a 3 or an 8?
It's an 8.
My eyesight's terrible.
I've only seen him open 2 frames in the 3 days that he's been bowling.
Yeah, he's been.
And both frames have been splits.
Yeah, he's been immense so far. He's not giving any chance to anybody else to catch him up, really. He's not been as good today as he was in the last 2 days, but he's not dropped that much.
Yeah, I saw on the results he bowled a 170 this morning, but I was having breakfast at that time. But yeah, he's so focused, and yet when he's off the lanes, he's a totally different person.
Yeah, that's what I like about him. There's some players sometimes that they're unapproachable, or they're too focused on what they're doing, but he's got time for everybody.
Yeah. On the way here when we were chatting, I'm also a person, when I'm on the lanes, I focus on what I'm doing and try and block everything else around me. And he said, well, when he's bowling, don't expect any eye contact or anything, because he's just in his zone. Yeah,
and you expect that, because he's a professional athlete now to a degree, isn't he? He's at that standard now where he's playing on the Pro Tour, and he won in Saudi Arabia and every other place I can imagine.
Yeah, he's the big hero in South African bowling. Everybody watches him. Yeah.
Is bowling in South Africa still popular? Has it fallen off a little bit?
It's fallen off. In the 80s, 90s, when I first started bowling, we had such a big field, and now and you bowled nearly every weekend.
Yeah.
Now you're lucky if you bowl a tournament once every 6 weeks.
I think that's the case in a lot of countries now. A lot of the kids have got so many different things to do with their iPads and the games consoles and other sports and things. Bowling doesn't attract them like it used to do.
Yeah. And with not bowling that many tournaments, you don't get a chance to practice it. Should I, shouldn't I? Don't go practice. So the actual level of bowling has gone down a lot.
Yeah, there's a
so
lot.
I look at my average now, it's 15 pins lower than back in the 90s.
Yeah, how many games a week do you bowl now then?
I bowl 2 leagues.
2, so six a week,
games,
yeah. We bowling a lot more when you were on it.
Yeah, and back in the 90s I was bowling Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and some nights, some nights two leagues in one night.
Wow. Yeah, so you were in it.
But also the bowling centres, they had so many more leagues. At Northcliffe you had 4 leagues every night, Monday to Thursday. Now there's 2 leagues a week, and that's it. So there aren't that many options.
Ronald Matthew says, greetings from the Fun Company team. We are behind you all the way, Debbie and Frank the Tank. Go Team South Africa.
Hi, Ron.
Yeah, send your shout-outs to Debbie while she's here. It's nice to have her on. It's a good thing about this year, we get to talk to a lot of different countries and a lot of different people with a lot of different cultures and learn a little bit about them. So where was the first place you ever played? At what age?
What age? I was probably about 23. and I bowled a tournament in Margate down at the coast.
Straight in? Well, that was the first time you literally bowled straight into
No,
the tournament?
no.
All right.
It was at Northcliffe.
Right.
It was quite funny. My sister and a friend of hers, they liked guys that bowled league, and neither of them could drive. So I was their transport to get to bowling.
Right, so it were about the men.
Yeah, and we put a team together, ladies 5-man team, and we just had fun. And they got me into bowling a couple of tournaments, and yeah.
The rest is history, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good sport, isn't it? It's one of them, you meet so many nice people, and just bowling league sometimes is fun.
Yes, definitely.
Are you very competitive then in everything you do?
I'm competitive to a degree. I don't like coming last.
Yeah.
But
No one does.
I like just being me and enjoying what I'm doing.
And when you're not bowling, what things do you like doing? Besides this, obviously the sports and things.
Oh, I love my mountain bike and my grandchildren.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my son, he's the best, and then my 2 grandkids.
Yeah, so more family than anything.
Yeah.
Do you listen to much music or?
Not a hell of a lot. I probably listen to more books than music.
Yeah.
And yeah. But my cycling group, quite a sociable bunch. We always together on the weekend, so you ride, and often you could have braais and socialise, go to movies, dinners.
Yeah.
So it's good.
Oh, hang on, we've got some stuff coming in. Lewis Makeup from Bermuda had a 268. Hand flight bowler asking about Malaysia. We've just got some scores coming now, actually. Thank you very much, Daniele. So Francois still leading. Had a 249 last game, so today's gone 225, 243, 172, 249. So he's not exactly dropped off the pace. He's just had one game that was a little bit lower, and I think he's still he's 15 pins a game ahead of anybody else at the moment. He's flying. Oliver Morrig from Germany into second now. The Korean into third. The Indonesian into fourth. Finland in fifth. Kuwait now in 6th, Latvia in 7th, Bahrain up to 8th, Czech Republic in 8th, 9th is Bermuda now, David Maycock, he's flying up there, he's gone 214, 246, 225, 268.
Sure, that's good bowling.
And the cut for the 24 at the moment is down at the Saudi Arabian player. I'm not even going to try and say that one.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah, that's the longest name out of all of them by the looks of it. Actually, he's moved into he's only had 183 in that last game, but he's the cut on a 198 average for the top 24 at the moment. So the scores are a little bit lower this year than they have been, certainly in the men and I think the women's as well. Seems to be the case. But yeah, got any more questions for Debbie while we've got her here? We won't keep her too long. You weren't sure about coming on. It's the first time you've done commentary and this kind of thing.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, you're a natural.
I'm reading your message, Stephen. Next week we'll see you on the bicycle.
Yeah, good luck next round, says Stephen. Hope it goes better. But most of all, have fun. Everyone back home is behind you all the way. That's nice.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Well, it's been a pleasure having you on, Debbie.
Thank you.
We'll make it a quick
See
one
you
now.
later.
We'll keep piling them through and chatting away with them all.
Okay.
But really good luck today and
Thank
enjoy
you
it.
very much.
And hope you enjoy the rest of the week.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on.
Bye.
See you soon. That was excellent. Debbie from South Africa. Oh, one more. Debbie, hi. Congrats on being our champion. Just to be there is a live stream. Enjoy every frame. And Emmanuel says, hey, Deb. Thank you, Debbie. So your featured pair, we have South Africa, we have Malaysia, and we have the Philippines. And then to the left we have New Caledonia, Romania, Iraq and Canada. And to the right we have Brazil, Czech Republic, Turkmenistan. So it's all getting exciting here. Keep your comments and chat coming in. Slick Rick will be back shortly. Give us a shout out if you want any particular players to come in. Oh, look at that one from Francois then. Messenger flew across. You do not understand the power. The Polish guy's going good. He's gone front 6. Alessandro Seletti. It's just to your left of your screen. I think you can just you can see where the Canadian guy is on that pair. So keep your eye on the Polish guy. I think he's wearing red. No, white. Yeah, white, grey, and with red lettering. So keep your eye on that one. Hope you're enjoying the show this week as much as we're enjoying giving you it. First time we've had the stream away from the USBC. They used to do it for a lot of years, but we've got hold of it this year and we're going to keep it, hopefully. We're doing a good job so far. We're trying. We've got a few tricks to come. And we're also going to try doing live interviews with people around the world. So a little bit like FaceTime live, effectively, so you can all chat with players for past champions, that kind of thing. That's what we're looking at doing. We're hoping to get Jason Belmonte on. He agreed to do it once we had it all set up. And if we can, we would love to get Pang Nepomuceno and have a chat with him. Come on then, Judy, come on. We just had Debbie from South Africa on.
I know, I saw her.
Ah, cool. So how's things in the media room?
Hotting up.
Yeah, it's warm up there, isn't
It's
it?
warm up there again today.
Yeah. You should get the bikini on.
You what? Don't.
So Fran's doing really well still.
Yes. Oh, look. 6 in a row from Poland.
Yes, front 6. Got to keep an eye on that one. We could have our
Yes.
first 300. 297 earlier from the Canadian.
Absolutely. But he's still not in the top 24.
No,
I
he's
know.
not. No,
I know.
no, he's
But
way,
do you
way down.
remember Poland hit a 300 and got the high game when we were in Singapore in 2004.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that's memory for you, isn't it? Eh?
You still got it, haven't you? You've still got it.
Yeah, it's short-term memory. That's
Short
the
term,
problem.
yeah. Yeah, asked me about last night. Yeah, keep. Have you got any comments for or chat for Judy? Questions for Judy?
Now, yesterday I set Rick a problem, and I think he set it to everybody.
Oh, I saw that.
There are
Yeah.
13 countries that are ever present.
Finland's one of them.
Finland is one of them.
England's not one of them.
Well, England is, because I count Great Britain and England as kind of one.
Right.
So yes, we are.
Did Great Britain bowl the first one?
Yes.
They did?
Yes.
I thought they didn't. It
No.
was the women that didn't bowl the first
Yeah,
one. wasn't
no,
it?
there was no women
Yeah.
until
So America
Hamburg.
obviously is one of them.
America. Yeah.
Germany.
Yes.
Iran.
No, not
No,
Iran.
oh, they did play the first few though, didn't they? Because what was his name?
Kambiskiani.
Kambiskiani.
He didn't play the very first one in Dublin.
Right. Okay.
No.
It won't be Sweden now because they've missed a couple
That's
recently.
right.
France.
Yes.
Uh,
You're going to put me on the spot now because I'm not sure I can remember. Oh, no, wait a minute. I have it written
I'm just
down.
happy to get a few of them. Scotland?
Well, if you count Great Britain,
Technically.
but I'm not sure that Scotland has played every one since they became separate. I'd have to check that out.
Because I think I'm sure I read in the results that we had an English and a Scots. We didn't have Great Britain in that very first one. I think we had an Englishman and a Scotsman. I could
But
be
I
wrong.
think
I could be wrong. Because it was the International Masters then.
It was,
wasn't it?
yes.
And then it was that for like 2 or 3
Yes.
years. And then after the 66 World Cup,
Yeah, it went. That was when.
Jock Kai says, "Oh, why don't we have it as the World Cup and not the International Masters?" And then it was the French one the next year that it became
Yes.
the World Cup. And ever since, obviously. 257 then for Fran. Is that game 5 or game 6?
This is game. I'll watch where.
Oh, he's going up to another
It's
lane,
going-
so yeah, it's game 5.
Yeah, it's game 5.
Yeah.
And Poland got a big split in the 7th, so that's.
Okay, I don't need to run down
No,
there then.
no. Just keep a look on the other lanes. No.
No strings of strikes. They seem to be playing fairly well today, a lot of the boys. It's calmed down in the last couple of games.
Yes, it has.
Not so many strikes as the transitions hit. They've all been bowling with the old school urethane balls like we used to.
Oh, back in the... Oh, look. You see, so often you think Francois just having a bit of a bad game and then boom, he pulls it out and there's another 250.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to take some beating, that's
Isn't
for sure.
he just?
Yeah, it's his to lose as opposed to his to win. Which country produced the most winners? It is the USA.
Yes.
It's about 13 or something like that.
Something like that. Canada's done well, and the Philippines have done well over the years.
Yeah, well, Philippines got 4 from one player, didn't they? Yeah, I've got a list somewhere of all the wins and stuff.
Yeah.
And all the positions over the years.
Yeah.
It's just such a wonderful event, isn't it?
Oh,
to see
it's
so many
fantastic.
different countries.
I know.
I don't think there's any other tournaments where you see reunion next to Iran, next to Iraq,
right.
next to Croatia, next to...
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And then places that you didn't even think existed, or you'd heard of, or knew too much about.
Well, I mean, to be honest, I didn't know anything about New Caledonia until I came to the Bowling World
Do you know,
Cup.
I'm embarrassed to say I don't actually know where that is without looking on a map.
It is north east of New Zealand and Australia.
Right,
it's
so
in
it's
Micronesia over there. It's
Micronesia.
about a 3-hour flight from, where did I fly from? Christchurch.
Right. So imagine somebody like that
So
going...
I actually went to visit Samiana and Maha.
Oh, okay.
I was going to Australia and I was going to Sydney, and I said to Leslie Potter in New Zealand, well, I can't go there and not visit you. So I went down to New Zealand, and then when Samiana found out that I was going there, she says, if you go there and you do not come to visit us, I shall be very cross. So, all right then, I'll go and spend Easter on a lovely tropical island.
It's okay for some, isn't it?
Hard life.
I know. And you're retired now, aren't you? So you've got plenty of time to do all that. Like a second retirement. Bira says, how wonderful to hear you both of you. Thank you for joining me this morning here in Brazil.
0200. Bira, get a life.
2 a.m.
2 o'clock in the morning.
He loves it, does Bira.
I
He
know,
loves a bit of bowling.
I know.
We're missing you this year, Bira.
Yeah, we are.
It's not the same without you and your jacket.
Yeah, and I've just emailed Lynn Clay in Australia, so I hope maybe she's now watching the live streaming. So if you are, hi Lynn.
Hi, Lynn. Yeah, you've made some lifelong friends though out of this event, haven't you, really?
Oh my goodness.
There can't be many countries where you don't know somebody.
Well, yeah, exactly.
And I believe you're going to Madagascar soon.
Yes, I hope so. It's the wildlife.
Right.
I want to see a
have you been
dancing
before, or
lemur and see all the
dancing
birds.
lemur.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is that one that you've not been to?
I have not been to Madagascar. I go to Zambia a lot because I work for a charity there.
Yeah.
And, you know, help build schools and dig latrines and stuff.
You're a saint, aren't you?
I am.
You're a straight saint. Yeah, and Judy's got it right. You are a fantastic ambassador, Judy.
Oh, who says that?
Julie Border.
You superstar, Judy.
Yeah, I've known Judy most of my life, since I was about 14, 15.
Yeah.
Didn't see you for a lot of years, but always
That's
knew,
right.
I always knew where you were.
I moved down to the southeast. I'm just watching Shant there.
Yeah, he's on his 14th, I think, this year. 14th
Something
World
like
Cup.
that, yeah.
Loves it.
Yeah.
Loves it.
Pang still holds the record.
Does
Pang,
it?
Yeah, I think so.
For the most participated?
appearances.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought he just like bowled 5 or 6 and won 4 of them.
No.
He was close this year, but the young kid beat him.
Yeah, I know he entered the qualification.
Yeah, I think if they're close to home, he'll probably have a
Yeah.
crack at it.
Yeah.
I think when you've won 4, you've still got that boy in you that says you could do it again. You could do it again.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to, but he could.
No, he could. Absolutely. And he's a real big star in the Philippines.
Oh, he's unbelievably big.
He
Yeah.
did the equivalent of Strictly Come Dancing.
I saw that. Yeah, Dancing with the Stars.
Yes.
He wasn't very good.
No, that doesn't matter.
But brave
You
of
get to
him
do
to give
it.
it a go. Yeah. I noticed when he did his dance, he started off with a bowling shot and then
Oh yeah.
and then did it. Yeah, I saw that on YouTube. If you get a chance, look for
I will. Yes.
Pang Nepomuceno on Dancing with the Stars in the Philippines.
Oh.
But yeah, it's a different class though.
Yeah. And when I was in hospital 3 years ago, one of the nurses came in and I said, "Oh, where are you from?" He said, "The Philippines. Have you ever been?" I said, "No, but I know some people from the Philippines because I go bowling. I know Pang Nepa," and I hadn't even got the surname out. And he said, "You know Pang?" And I said, "Yeah." So he ran out to tell his mate, "My patient, she knows Pang."
I heard the story years ago. You can talk to any taxi driver or pretty much anybody in Philippines and go, "Oh, Pang Nepomuceno, and they'll go, 4-time world champion."
Yes.
Tisha Collado says, I lived in 6 years in Madagascar. You should try their seafoods.
Oh, I will.
And if you used to go to the north.
Well, I'm going to do a tour with a company called Exodus that take you around and do all sorts of really good stuff. So, and I haven't even looked at where they actually go yet, but I will.
And Judy says, where was your home centre back in the day? It was Leeds for a while, wasn't it?
Leeds. And then when I moved to the southeast, I bowled at Stevenage.
Uh-huh.
And on the US base at Chicksands.
Oh, okay.
And then I bowled at Dunstable.
Dunstable as well?
Yeah. House record there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What with?
300.
Oh, nice.
Back in the day when it was very unusual.
Yeah, there weren't many. So you were probably the second in the UK.
I think I was third or fourth.
Third or fourth.
Yeah.
With Gina and who else?
Gina was first.
Yeah.
I was there when she did it.
Yeah, 83 I think in Sheffield. 83 or 84. I think it's 83.
I think it's 83. Yeah.
I seem to remember.
Yeah.
And Tisha says obviously, Paying is a legend in the Philippines.
Yeah. Yeah.
I met him in Indonesia 12 years ago. And I'll be honest, I've never met anyone that I felt was so regal. He held himself so well.
Yes, he does. Yes. Beautiful stance.
But a lovely guy.
Oh.
A lovely guy. And I was so nervous talking to him, but he made me feel at ease. And yeah, it was
terrific.
I think if out of my history in the sport now, I'll always remember Pang as probably one of the number one things that I ever did.
Yeah.
Meeting him at least. Just about coming up to the end of this game 5 then, with 1 to go.
Just having a quick look round to see anybody doing anything of note.
No, certainly not in front of us. The Kuwaiti guy's kind of stepped up a little bit now. He's on a
he's on a 230.
Yeah, 246 I think if he strikes. My eyesight's terrible.
No, 236.
236. Yeah, he threw a gutter ball down the other end earlier.
Did he?
Yeah, he threw a gutter ball. I was just about to film it and I thought, best not do that one. Andrew Frawley says, he's not playing as well today, but he's still in the top 5.
Still in the top 5. Yeah, he'll be there or thereabouts.
Yeah,
the top 5 is they're pulling away a bit. At least they were when the last time I looked.
Yeah, we just had some scores in.
Oh, I can't read that.
No, I can't either. But
far too small.
Yeah, so Francois in first, Germany up to second.
Yep.
Korea into third. He's dangerous as a Korean.
Yes.
Ryan Lalasang into fourth now.
Oh, good.
How good will that be if he makes the finals?
That would be fantastic.
How noisy is it going to be in here?
Yeah, yeah. I do hope he makes the finals.
I think all World Cups you kind of want a home favourite in the finals, whether they win or not. And there's not been too. You'll know this one. There's not been too many winners of the host centre, has there, from the home to China and America.
In when Pauline won it.
Bob Worrell. Yeah, 1981.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Tesha says that's good. You should go to Analekali.
Yeah.
It's a big local market that sits on long stairs in the capital.
Oh, can I go shopping there?
And don't take a picture of the President's Palace. It's not allowed. You know she's going to do that now.
No.
But you do like taking photographs, don't you?
Oh yeah, I love my wildlife photographs.
You went to Iran last year?
A couple of years ago, went to Iran. Yeah, absolutely fabulous. Really, really interesting.
Did that used to be called Mesopotamia?
Well, yeah,
the
sort of 3,000 years ago.
3,000 years ago. I was just trying to sound cultured. It's about the longest word on earth.
It was, of course, I mean, you wouldn't go now because there's so much trouble, but I was so lucky. And I went to Libya as well.
Really?
You know, we had a player from Libya.
Yeah.
And I got to know him and his family. And I love Roman history. So I thought, oh, Libya. Libya was a prime posting for the Roman soldier. I mean, you know, could you get sent to the English border with Scotland with the rain and the fog? Or would you like to go to Libya or Tunisia? Difficult choice.
Were that the days of
Stay in the Mediterranean.
Mr. Gaddafi?
Yes, he was still president, but he was trying to sort of come in from the cold, so he opened it up to tourism a bit. And I really, really liked it.
Did you get a chance at Cuba then?
I've been to Cuba, yeah.
You've done Cuba?
Yeah, I've done Cuba.
So, you've been to a lot of places.
I
Is there a country that you haven't been to that you still, it's got to be done?
Well, I'm not getting any younger, so what I'm doing is going to long haul places first.
Right.
Because I think, you see, I've never been to Hungary.
Okay. So you're going to save them for the short ones?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, long weekend break to Budapest, very nice, thank you. But I can do that when I'm 78, 79.
Yeah. Oh, well, if you ever need somebody to help you, just, you know what I mean?
I have plenty of volunteers.
Yeah, I don't mind being a travel
Bag
partner
boy.
for you. I can be your toy boy.
Ooh, who was that? Romania just spared the
Romania.
5-10.
Oh, nice.
Yep. That was the fill ball, so
Yeah, to be fair, shouldn't have left it, but spared it all the same.
oh dear.
Tisha says, okay, going back to the bowling. Can you explain the qualifying rounds and how many games they bowl?
Yeah. They bowl 4 sets of 6 games, so they bowl 24 games to qualify for the top 24. And then the top 24 bowl another 6 games. And that's on Friday. But Friday afternoon, because Indonesia is a Muslim country, so Friday morning is set aside for Friday prayers.
Yeah.
So we're bowling in the afternoon. And then the top 8 on Saturday will bowl a round robin with a position round at the end, so they'll bowl 8 games, and there are 30 bonus pins for winning your match. It's head to head. So an awful lot can change. There's 240 pins on offer for winning.
That's it. And that's where Francois kind of got to be, you know, keeping in. People be throwing bigger games maybe and catching an extra 30 on top of that.
Yeah. So actually, you're better off winning with a 190 than losing with a 210.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
Yeah. And that's men and women. They all bowl exactly the same.
So your featured pair now, we've got Mother Russia, Bahrain, Costa Rica and
Belarus.
Belarus. Belarus, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. So how was Russia when you went? You went to Siberia.
Yes. Well, I went. I actually did Russian at university, but we are talking a few years ago now. And so I went when I was at university to the Soviet Union. So to me, it's still Leningrad, really.
Yeah.
And that was an experience. And then we went to St. Petersburg in 2006, 7?
Sounds about right. No, 2006, I think, with Venezuela. Was it?
All right, it was 2007 then. We went to St. Petersburg. And then we went to Siberia in 2013. That was brilliant.
Yeah?
That.
Was it as cold as you would think it is?
No.
No?
No. In fact, until it snowed on the Thursday night. But until then, early on in the week, I walked across to the bank in shirt sleeves.
Wow, right.
It was warmer in Krasnoyarsk than it was in London.
Oh.
Unbelievable.
Interesting.
And I had expected lots of snow and beautiful white, the trees covered. Nope.
Yeah, you'd
Not.
taken all your fur coats and everything.
I had. And then on the Thursday night it snowed. And on the Friday I went out on the trip to the, what was it called? The canyon of some sort. And that's when I fell over on the way walking back down and broke my wrist. And came back to the bowling centre because there were medical people there. But the guy from Kyrgyzstan, trying to remember his name, he was actually a doctor. And he was there, and I said, do you think this is broken? He says, well, I think so, but you've got to go for an interview anyway. X-ray.
Yeah, X-ray.
So then the ambulance came, and they said, it's all free, you don't pay. I said, look, I've got insurance. Give me a receipt, I'll give you the money, you can buy a car. But no, so I went down to the fracture clinic, and the doctor there, his name and patronymic was Vladimir Ilyich. Well, that was the name and patronymic of Lenin. So I'm not going to forget you in a hurry, am I? Yeah, so they fixed me up, and it was actually a couple of days before we came home. So when I got back to England, I went to my own doctor, and after about a week, I think I had it put in a different plaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which has been your favourite World Cup out of all of them?
Oh, difficult question.
Your top three, say.
Top three.
Or three favourites,
I loved
maybe.
Riga. As a city, as a tournament,
Latvia.
It was Latvia. Just beautiful. The tournament was fantastic. The media room there, it was the bowling. The bowling was on two sides, and the media room was in the middle with big picture windows. So you could walk over there and have a look at the scores,
right,
and then walk across there and have a look at the scores, and yeah. And really enjoyed Riga. I liked Singapore. The architecture in Singapore was fantastic, and the tournament was really good. And Krasnoyarsk, the tournament was out of this world. The scoring was so high, but it was a brand new centre.
Yeah,
absolutely
never been bowled on.
Never been bowled on.
Yeah, I can imagine the back ends were quite snappy.
The topography was flat as you can get. The pins were all on spot. It was fantastic, and it was part of the whole complex with the hotel, the lanes. There was a swimming pool, a spa, a gym, restaurants, all in one. You didn't need to go out.
Yeah, that's good when you get that.
Oh, it was lovely.
And your third?
Oh dear.
We've got Latvia, we've got Singapore.
Latvia, Singapore, and probably Krasnoyarsk. Probably.
What about Egypt?
I wasn't there.
Oh, you didn't do Egypt?
No, I didn't
it's
do
the one
Egypt.
they missed, wasn't it?
I know.
Yeah.
I know, that was before I started.
Yeah, that's so iconic to see the lanes next to the pyramids.
Absolutely.
I don't think we'll ever get that again, but
no.
Yeah, that was amazing to look at.
Yeah, yeah.
It must have been a nightmare to play on those lanes.
Oh gosh, yes.
They can't have been very oily for long.
No. And I wonder, how did they stop the sand getting over it, or?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They maybe didn't.
Maybe they didn't.
Maybe didn't. Still got sand in the finger holes. Tisha says, yeah, go Mo in tan, you can do this. And big shout out to Sam Cooley from Shell Harbour League Players. He was emotional last year with Sam when he won it.
Oh God, yes.
He was in shock. And
yeah.
What's your reaction then? No words, no words.
It was at the same time that all the ball tampering with the Australian cricket team was in the news.
Ah,
so
yeah.
he was like, oh, you know, no ball tampering here, Sam.
No, not at all. Have you got any questions for Judy while she's here? Please send them in.
Yeah, you've not got long because the men are on their last game.
Yeah, we're on the back. Yeah, just started on some and about third or fourth frame on others.
It's a super setup we've got here, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, absolutely amazing. And Rick yesterday was showing me all the ball tracking, how he... Oh,
yeah, he's made that himself as well.
Wow.
He's created that himself. So we'll be doing it. We'll be doing a lot more active ball tracking towards the finals.
Yeah.
Some of you will have seen it where the graph's on there and it shows track of the ball. We've got the slow-mo as well, and
it's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, the things you can do with a computer and a few cameras these days is amazing.
Yeah, I'm going to get our returning champions, so Sam, Almi and Clizia, I'm going to get them together to do a nice photograph when they actually get to pick the trophy up again.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, what stories are you doing today then?
Oh, well, yes.
Just before I say, all Judy's stories are on the QubicaAMF website, so you can see one about the the family from Tunisia at the moment,
Yes.
and then the youngest and the oldest,
Yes, and the new nations.
and the new nations.
And I've just sent to Jelena the story about the coaching that they did last night.
Yeah.
Wow, wasn't that fantastic?
It was really good,
Oh.
yeah. Yeah, the kids had a fantastic time, and it was nice to see the players coaching. And
Yeah. And then do the returning champions. And we're planning an interview for the YouTube channel with Mario Joseph.
ah, cool,
Yeah.
excellent.
Rick is standing
Yeah,
here
Rick's back.
looking
We'll
as
have
if
to
he
kick
wants
you
to
out
go.
now,
Yeah,
then.
that's not a problem. Bye.
Thanks, Judy. Always a pleasure to have Judy on. Alexander said, "What's the top 24 cut after 5 games today?" I've got it after 4. The cut at the moment was a 198 average. We've not had scores for 5 yet, but we're in game 6 now. But I can tell you the top 3. It's Francois from South Africa, then Oliver from Germany, and Jassim from Kuwait. And welcome back, Rick.
Yes, I just had some tea with lemon because I think I put on a sweater because I think I'm catching a cold. My bones are hurting, so I just want to make sure that
Not you as well.
we can make sure that we're making the end of the stream.
Well, our videographer's got the chills at the moment, so he's gone for a lie down.
Who?
Andy, he's not well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he's getting a bit of a fever.
yeah.
He got bitten by something the other day, and I think he's worried that it's malaria or something.
Oh my God.
But I think he's just not feeling too good.
No, it's just the because it's pretty cool here at the center, and then when we go from down upstairs, it's pretty warm.
Yeah, it's warm upstairs. Yeah, I woke up with a bit of a sore throat this morning, but I think that was more just the.
Well,
the
the thing
air
is, we went yesterday. We waited in the lobby until the bowlers got up in the elevator. So
Which
then-
isn't an easy thing, is it, when you get back to the hotel?
No, but
there's
it's
80 countries all trying to
Yes,
get
yes.
into the elevators to go upstairs.
Plus the weddings that are going on.
and the weddings and the other guests in the hotel, obviously.
So then the 60, then when I came to the 10th floor, I have one card still in the, in the room, and for some kind of reason, I have it on 23. It was on 17. It was a ice box. So while I was waiting in the room, I thought, okay, I want to go down a little bit to have have something to eat. I fell asleep in my Adam outfit. So when I woke up, it just was one block of ice. So yeah, could be air conditioning related. So somebody has a quick fix of that. All the bones are hurting and a little bit dizzy.
Oh dear.
So
don't be surprised if it's just me tomorrow, folks.
option
We've lost the videographer, we've lost the streamer.
option one is more alcohol. Well,
Not in a Muslim country, sir.
this is not the country for it. But oh, that was a good shot of Finland. Makes it 3 there. It's a bit of a roller coaster today.
Been a bit up and down today, yeah.
Yeah. JJ is still struggling. You see, I don't know. See the scores.
Well, we've got
he's
Master 4, and he's
in, he's out. He's in, he's out.
He's
He's
in,
in, yes.
but only just.
Yeah.
Well, he started the day on 24th, and he's at 23rd now, and he went actually out to 25 and back up to 24 and up to 23. So he's in, but he's only just in.
He's still above Kropetta. Still above him.
Yeah.
Philip Kropetta.
Yeah.
Yes. Malta. Viva Malta.
Yeah, JJ's gone 202, 203, 194, 207.
Yeah. So yeah, that's interesting. Oh, shout out to Sam Cooley. What is the the top 24 cut after 5? You have 5 or not yet?
No, not 5
No, because
yet.
I know there is one pair that is because of the transfer, because of the breakdown and transfer and back. I think the score update is a little bit delayed, so that's why. So
yeah, you might know before us if you keep checking the website.
Soon,
we
have
get
that
sheet
score.
every
We
2
have that.
games.
Yeah. So yeah, it was. So how was it with Judy? What?
Always interested with Judy.
Something new, let's say. Gossip.
No, nothing new. No, she never let on where it is next year or anything. I was trying to suck her into which countries haven't she been to and stuff, and see if we could get it that way. But no, she's not letting on.
Yeah.
No, they keep a tight ship, do QubicaAMF. They don't.
Yes,
Even the team don't find out usually until.
No, it's
Sunday night.
it's always a well-kept secret.
There's plenty of people that pretend they know, or they tell you where it's going to be, or.
Yeah.
As long as it's not Vegas again.
No, I think
3 times in 5 years would be too much.
I think Vegas. Enough Vegas.
Florida, I don't mind going to Florida. I did have a word with chairman of the board, Pat Sanello.
Yes.
Said, you've got 3 centres in Florida, haven't you? He says, yeah. Can we have one in yours so we can go to Disney?
So yeah, he's in the Napa, they call it, the big conference there of gaming, you know, the video games and stuff like that. So
yeah, they're showing off hyperbowling this week of the company.
So
if you get a chance, folks, get on that hyperbowling. Give it a try. It's good fun.
He couldn't make it.
Oh, we have got a sheet. Yeah, we've got 5 games now. Do you want to do it, Rick? Because you've got better eyesight than me.
Yeah. So let me put up the. Okay, let's watch that shot of Belarus before we change over.
Very deep.
From the inside, and that wasn't what he was planning to. So let's go back to the 6-lane view. Hoppa. All right, here we go. So, okay, I give you 1 million rupees. Who is the number 1? So we have still a number 1 with a lead of 260.
Oh, he's pulled up an extra 60 today then.
Yep, where he's shot a 257 in game 5. François Lau from South Africa. Germany went back in second with the 238, so he is now in second. Finland back in third. Fourth, Yazim Asaga from Kuwait. Then, he's Rian is from Indonesia. He's let's see. Yeah, he is in 5th place, but followed only by 7 pins by South Korea. Then in 7th we have Latvia. So Latvia still doing good, you know. But then again, it's pretty close. It's 35.83, 35.70, 35.50, 35.40, 37, 31.
Yeah, you can.
So it's very one game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Christopher Sloane in 9th place. Also after a 160 game, when he had to wait here when the and he was actually asking from how long did we had to wait.
There were at least 10 minutes.
You know, so yeah, it was about 20 minutes. So he went on the other pair. So bit cold, so shot 168. So then the next game warmed up again, 232. So he is back. So he is back in 9th place. 10th place, Sam Cooley, 247, his 5th game. So then we have Bahrain, Guam, Czech Republic, Singapore, Venezuela,
India, Malta, Russia, Bulgaria, Hong Kong.
Yeah, still
Bolivia,
an 18th,
Malaysia,
still an 18th place. You know, 201 average over his game. So Philip Kropetta is doing good. He's making Malta proud.
Oh God, yeah.
So where is Bulgaria? Okay. Oh, he went a bit down. So he is now
He'll be happy with 20th.
Yeah, to stay there. He's in 20th place. So actually now we have France climbed in the top 24. So we have European countries: France, Slovenia, Bulgaria, Malta, Czech Republic, Ireland, Latvia, Finland, Germany. So it's well represented.
Yeah, well represented. Yeah.
So Asian countries: Kuwait, Indonesia, South Korea.
Right, I better make a move, Rick. I'm gonna have to go do some social media.
Yeah,
so
we're gonna get here. I just want to see if I can upload those videos from tomorrow. The question was as well if you made any pictures of the arrival here at the airport of the welcome committee.
Just no, not really. No, there was some posted by all the players. We need to get a collage of all the ones that the players
Yes,
have
if we,
posted.
because that's what we keep on forgetting to say is that from the minute that we stepped off the plane until we checked in at the hotel, it was all been taken care of.
Yeah, we were really well looked
We
after.
had the VIP treatment before we went to immigration. Immigration was no problem. Maybe because I have the Dutch passport, but no problem. And as well, then we were greeted by a very nice welcome committee.
Yeah,
you know,
we were welcomed by the governor.
The girls got a nice scarf and a little welcome drink, a little talk from the one who was in charge. And every country had a porter, how you call it, porter boy for the luggage.
Yeah,
So they
porter,
didn't have to
yeah.
do nothing. The only thing they had to do is enjoy, get the flowers and the VIP treatment, go on the bus, and everything else was taken care of.
Yeah, train actually. We went on the train,
And
monorail. It was good.
even at the hotel, they took care of the luggage. So no, it's been
Yeah, the next time you saw your bag was at the hotel.
it's
fantastic,
been very very well looked after.
Right, I'm going to disappear, folks. I'll see
Yep.
you this afternoon on
All right.
the ladies squad.
So if you can see some or arrange some pills, I already got two. Look, I got two white pills.
Yeah,
you
not
know.
too many.
At the moment, I only use the white pills.
You'll sound
there's,
like a rattlesnake this afternoon. I'll speak to you all soon, folks.
All right. Okay. All right. So yeah, we're gonna finish this one off here. Yeah, I can hear it a little bit in my voice. It starts to rattle a little bit. So let's see what Philip Rupetta on lane 16. No, on lane 15 has an open double strike, 7 spare, and a 9 and a spare. So he does good. He stays composed, of course. You know, it's his disability is sometimes get the better hand of him. So he will explode, literally. So, but he is composed and is so far the highest male bowler in the history of Malta during the World QubicaAMF World Cup. So. As well, winner of 3 gold medals at the World Games in Abu Dhabi with a fantastic coach, if I may say. So yeah, just keep the chat going. So okay, I said enough actually. So I said enough to stir some people up. So also shout out to Sam Cooley from Sheldon League Players. Well, it's hard to shout from here, but. So actually we are like in the transition time, let's say. It's now 6:30 in the morning in Central Europe. Central Europe is almost waking up, let's say. You know, we have you know, the eastern part, Russia, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, Iraq, Iran. You know, they are now at the breakfast table. Oh, that was the Bahamas. So let's have a look at that. So here it goes in slow motion. Bahamas. Brooklyn. But it counts. Yeah, so Finland meanwhile, front 5, 9 spare 9. So I hope you you should be able to read the scores on the live stream if you watch from a laptop or on your TV screen. Mobile phone could be a little bit tricky. So already some bowlers, what is it, lane 2, 4, 6, 18, lane 11, 12 already finished. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the show. We will be back at 3 o'clock local time. So that's in about 2.5 hours. Well, Finland here on lane 17 tries to get back on with a strike, but the ball hanged, but when Brooklyn carried the strike. Oh, Russia. Dawaj, dawaj, dawaj. So even now Philip Ropetta from Malta is not doing that well at the moment there on 15-16. So he needs to get back on the strikes to maintain his what is it, 18th position. So I hope that the Maltese are rooting for him. Sometimes is that you know, it's a bit early in the morning, but some of the coaches of the Special Olympics, there should be a few already in the pool training the kids at the swimming. So they always up early. Afternoon, no Australian here bowling. Pauline Archer. Well, good afternoon, Australia. Now the live scoring, because Sam Cooley, I think he is. Where did he move? Where is that white, shiny, baldy haircut of him? I think he's still on the left side. Okay, well, looks like Philip listened, so he put a strike in the 7th. So I need a few more strikes to finish off still with a 200 average. While Costa Rica tried to loft it at the arrows and got away with that one. So yeah, for the ones that are watching from the other side, let's say, it's time to switch. Slowly, it's switching now to the European zone. You know, it get light on the other side. It gets getting dark. So for once, you know, good night. That was a very strange move that Vesses did there. He didn't wait until the bowler of the Bahamas finished, and they almost collided near the foul line. Result was in the 7th frame. He threw a bad shot, so that was not a good move. And Propetta went 9 miss. 127, 2 frames to go. And he opens Latvia, so that's 172. Yeah, Bahamas with a good game of 227. So good game here in front of us. So 2021 Bahamas, let's go for it. Yeah, Belarus. I don't think that was his idea to have a miss in his 10th frame. So yeah, that was a good game, 227. That's so a spare, only a spare for Philip Propetta in the 9th frame, so he really needs to strike out. And he's, yes, well, looking at the scores and is arguing with his mother. Just throw it better. He's getting excited now. He's, well, it's a learning process. Dana, thank you for the nice compliments. Belarus didn't sweep the lane. So he didn't have a 10 pin. Can you explain that? Because help me see. Well, the rule actually is that if there is no foul called, the shot counts. So the next session will start in it's 1:45 here at 3 o'clock. So in 2 hours and 15 minutes, we will be back with the ladies. Oh, I see what you're. I see what you mean. Thanks for letting us know that. I can understand. It went gutter and jumped back up. I would. Thanks for letting us know, but. It's up to the lane masters, of course, but thanks for letting us know. Bye for now. Yes, there is nothing else to stream. I can let you watch a little bit from above before we go. So this is again the view from above. So for now, I wish you a good night from one side and good morning on the other side. And hope to see you back in a few hours. And thanks for watching.